Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to SteelFlyers. We're here with the great and awesome Pearl of Wisdom. How you doing, buddy?
Doing well, doing well.
Awesome, awesome. We're going to be checking the game here today. It's going to be the Titans against the Steelers. And we got 5-0 against 5-0. So what do you think about that, Pearl? I know you're excited about this one.
I am. This is probably the game of the day, for sure. It's everybody should be watching this one, I would
I would
think.
think. I mean, now that we're actually on TV this week, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, you had locale issues last week.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I guess it is what it is. So what can you do, right?
That's funny. You live in PA and you can't watch it. I live in Canada and I can watch it. And I don't have like the NFL Network or anything like that.
Yeah, and I
So
have I have that channel. I have the NFL Network and everything, and they barely showed anything on the red zone. You know what I mean? So I was like, are you kidding?
yeah, I don't know why when they watch show anything on the red zone. I guess Cleveland still gets no love, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
Well, and for good reason. They've absolutely blown for so long. Really, I mean,
Yep.
it would be nice if that worked that way in NHL.
Yeah, really.
In because like the Toronto Maple Leafs can blow every year for the next 50 years, and they'll still be the most
Right.
get the most television rights of everybody, which really pisses me off.
Kickoff.
But now, yeah, this is gonna be a great game.
Yep. So of course it's a touchback. It bounces out of the end zone, and Pittsburgh gets the ball here first for this game. And there's quite a few fans in the stands, have to say. So that's yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
they're increasing the numbers again.
yeah, much more numbers than it looked like what was in
Oh,
Pittsburgh last week. There was only about 5,700 people
yeah,
last week in Pittsburgh. So first and 10,
yeah.
Pittsburgh. Ben in the shotgun. We got a bunch at the top of the screen here. And Benny in the shotgun here. And the first play is a little pass over the middle there that goes for nothing. I think the ball was tapped by Simmons there on the defense. So we'll see how that goes. Offensive lineup, Villanueva, Feeler, Pouncey, DeCastro, and Okaforo. So we got DeCastro is playing. So we got almost our original lineup back for the line, with the exception of Chucky, because obviously Zach is out for the season. So Claypool on the field, Juju in motion. Ben in the shotgun, second and 10. Pass over the middle to Juju for about 8 yards. So I'll tell you what, man, there's a lot more fans in the stands, it looks like.
I think some of those are cutouts.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No, they're
no,
real
look
people.
behind the goalpost.
Oh, yeah, there are cutouts. Okay.
Short, no echo.
Yeah, there's cutouts.
Whenever, whenever we work Steels, there's no echo, but Steel doesn't have any followers. So we got to hope for the
Yeah,
outside
right.
people
That's all
coming.
right, man. That's all good. We got it. It's third
Yeah.
and 3 here.
Caroline was asking if we had echo.
Ah, third and 3. Jadeveon Clowney is in the game for Tennessee. He was questionable. He missed some practice this week. Ben back in the shotgun. First down pass. Catch to Dante Johnson. Welcome back to the lineup for a first down catch there. It would be nice to see Pittsburgh take it down the field for the first, instead of, traditionally Pittsburgh gets the ball and we pretty much are done after 3 plays. But we're in a hurry up here, it looks like. We're taking time off the clock. We've been 3 straight passes. We got Dante Johnson back after missing last week with a back. Ben back in the shotgun. It's another pass out to Juju for about 5 or 6 yards.
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
So, yeah, you're pretty much like what, a play ahead?
They haven't even snapped yet.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah. All right, so you might be a play
Yeah.
ahead. Because we got
No,
Roethlisberger 3 of 4 for 27 yards. 2nd and 4. Roethlisberger in the shotgun. Oh, it's a little handoff to Ray around the end for first down.
Oh, I'm way ahead
Yeah,
of you.
you're way ahead.
I saw
yeah,
that
yeah.
one coming.
Boy, that was a little bit of out of bounds tussling there. I don't know about all that. It looked like James Conner on the lead block on that. It was with Vance McDonald out there too. Ray around the outside. Yeah, that looks a little bit of looks like a little bit of inner. That was not right.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that was not
There was
right.
a couple extra pushes there.
Yeah, a couple extra pushes there on that play there, out of bounds. So Benny by himself, he sends Connor out to the slot out there, or to the top of the screen. Hike the ball, timeout. Had to call timeout.
Really, Ben? Really?
Yeah. So, hey, let us know what you guys think. We got some comments going. Please let us know what you think. We're trying to call the game here. We got the great Perlo Wisdom is joining us. So so far, we got Pittsburgh's pretty much doing what they got to do so far, right? What do you think?
Yeah, they're not putting in too much pressure on Roth right now. That's
No.
for sure. The line is doing really well for them. He's just sitting in the pocket
Yeah.
and throwing. Like there's just nothing even coming close
Yeah,
to him
exactly.
right now. So for Roth, that's like he'll win all
Yeah,
day
if he
doing
has all
that.
day to just stand there and pick you apart.
You let if you let him quick, like he's got to be one of the quickest out of the pocket, quickest from the pocket
Yeah.
than any in the league right now,
Yeah.
isn't he? Like if you give him an opportunity to throw as soon as it gets out of his hands, he's going to
And
beat
he's
you all
gotten
day.
better at that
So
over the
they're going to have
years
to,
too. That's not how he used to be.
yeah,
You know, he used to be a guy that would drop back
right.
and just hold on to the ball and hold on to the ball. But he's gotten some good coaching here.
Yep.
So after a little four-yard catch and pass there to James Conner, 2nd and 6, Ben back there sends Conner to the sidecar there, and he's back there in the shotgun, 2nd and 6, and it's a handoff to Conner, who follows his blocking up the left-hand side there. There's a hanky on the field. This is one of the keys to the game, I think, here for Pittsburgh, is to try to limit these calls against us. By the way, that was made by the son of Ed Hockley, Sean Hockley. How you doing?
He probably doesn't like us any more than Ed did.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no. The official. How is that holding? I don't see how that's holding. Okay. Well, is what it is.
Great.
Pittsburgh 2nd and 16 here, backed up to their 45-yard line. So Ben is back in the shotgun. Looks like they're showing blitz, but we've been able to pick it up. It's a little bit of a tight end screen there to Vance McDonald for about 6 or 7 yards. I don't understand why they do that. Why do you do that? Why do you make a play like that when you know you have so many yards? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does to basically just grab a couple yards when you need 17 play. That was nice.
I don't understand that. There's been some head-scratching calls here.
The only thing that I can think of, like, especially when you do like quick plays like that, is they possibly you think the other team doesn't see it coming, so they're going to leave you a lot of room.
And there. Like this one here is a little wide receiver screen to Dante Johnson, first down there, like a little 12-yard gain there. So yeah, exactly what you're talking about there. They weren't expecting that, and a little wide receiver screen.
Yeah.
So good call there, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would say is the reason why they would do something like that, because the defense is going to be setting up for a 15-yard play, and you post a little 3-yard pass. So
exactly, and hoping to get some blockers and stuff like that. But that was a good little first down play there. Now Pittsburgh driving down to the 26-yard line, and it's another run by James Conner, and I'm quite impressed here, because Tennessee, usually if you have a team that has the leading rusher in the league, usually the defense is really good against the run. You know what I mean? But it
Yeah.
seems like they've been able to run against Tennessee here, and we're going to see what's going to happen here with Tennessee.
Fair. I
Fighting
just
into
think
the
I
first
think they
drive,
just
they're gonna
So,
overcome, adapt, and
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So, Pittsburgh here, 2nd and 6.
I didn't like what I just saw.
James Conner goes down and
Oh, he got it back. He got it back.
really fumble on that play. But then it was recovered by Conner himself, so yeah. Okay. So it's 3rd down and 2 or 3rd down and 1. Oh, yeah, that's a fumble. Yep, but it looks like he did get it back himself. Yeah, because he did come up with it. So, whoo! Woo!
Does it make your heart stop?
Man, dodged a bullet on that one. 3rd and 1. Man, oh man. So I'm looking for Connor up the middle here on this. I mean, it's worked so far. Hey, there it is. Oh, he spins and goes to the outside and gets down to about the 11-yard line, but gets the first down.
We'll take a first down on the 11-yard
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that call was coming. I knew that call was coming. Connor right up the middle because it seems like they've been able to do it, and that was a great spin move there too to get away from pursuit.
A bit of a face mask there. Did you see that?
Yeah, a little bit of that face mask there. I'm surprised they didn't call that. Hey, look at that! There is a female official in the game.
That's awesome.
Female official in the game. Yeah.
Nice.
So how about that? Pittsburgh here is in the catch-up zone here, and that should have been a bit of a pass interference on that
No, I
one.
think
Pass
it was
attempt to
fair.
Dante Johnson in the end zone, incomplete. So that was one of the very few incomplete passes there from Ben. So he is 7 for 9, 59 yards. So this is I have to say I'm quite impressed so far by this. A little bit of a mix with the run and the pass. By the way, there's not nearly as many fans in the stands because there are some cutouts. So I did see some cutouts. Yeah, I thought there would be a little bit more, but oh well. 2nd and 10, Pittsburgh at the 11.
There you go.
And it's a pass to Eric Ebron, and he gets down to the 3-yard line. So that's a 9-yard gain. So that'll be 3rd and 1.
And we'll get a first down on the 1-yard line, is it?
Yep. Well, we can get a first down without scoring a touchdown.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. So how about that? Pittsburgh.
I don't think they got
Pittsburgh down at the 2-yard line, and it's a run up there by Benny Snell. I don't think that's in. I think that's a first down, but I don't think that's in.
It's not a touchdown, but it's a first down.
Yeah, I think it's a first down, but I don't think it's a touchdown.
I don't even think they were going for the touchdown.
So maybe you can explain to me. It would seem very logical there that they would run wide on a play like that. I don't know why you go right into coverage in something like
well, it's because the play is designed to be like an off-tackle run. You know what I mean? So you practice so many times to run at that particular spot that it doesn't really, you know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things where, like Connor did in the play before, he spun away from the move. You know what I mean? And there it is. James Conner, touchdown. A little pass out to the flat. Pittsburgh takes the lead.
Flag. Never mind.
Oh, flag on
There's
the
a flag.
No, is it coming back?
And a bad one
Probably
at
gonna come
that.
back.
Face
Probably
mask.
offensive holding.
Really, face mask? Okay.
Yeah.
Personal foul, face mask.
Yeah, they didn't call
Oh,
that on
that
them.
is it? That was it? Oh, that is it. Okay, twice he did it. Okay.
Really?
So it's a call against us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's redonkulous. Not seeing.
It wasn't as blatant as
Okay,
that other
I
one.
did see. All right, I did see his hand up in his face, but he didn't like grab it. Like his hand was open, but he didn't grab his face mask itself. I don't think that was a. I don't think that should have been a 15-yard penalty. I think that should have been an unintentional face mask where you get 5 yards instead of 15. You know what I mean? Because he didn't like grab a hold of it. He didn't clutch his hand around his face mask. So, all right. Well, Pittsburgh at the 16-yard line, first and goal. Ben's getting out flushed out.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, he chucks it to Eric Ebron.
Who
Just a
caught
little
it?
side chuck. Who caught it to the 10? All right.
That was very dangerous.
Yeah, and no late call, no late hit on that either. No late hit on that at all either. Gets driven into the ground and no call. He doesn't have the ball, and they still continue, and he drives him into the ground. And there was no call on that at all, none. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I think that's what because they're showing it again. So
yeah,
probably the announcers
that's
are probably
stupid.
talking about
That's
that.
just stupid. How I don't understand how you can do that and everything's cool, you know. From the 11, Pittsburgh back. Ben
Touchdown!
passes it. Touchdown to Deontay Johnson. Woo! So I think that is the score. What do you think there, Pearl? Yeah, that's the score there. Welcome back to the lineup.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Tennessee's really got nothing in this this first drive. There hasn't been really much that they've been able to do to combat anything the Steelers are doing right now.
As far as like being able to stop.
Doesn't bode well for them.
Yeah,
that's
on
for
their
sure.
defense.
Yeah, but they've got a really good offense too. So
yeah, exactly.
We'll see.
They do, and so that's.
See, I would have gone for the 2-point conversion.
Jags running back out for the year with COVID-19. Raquel Armstead reportedly hospitalized twice, expected to miss the season.
Okay, well, you know, it affects people differently. You know, they've had a lot of folks there with Tennessee because this was the game that was rescheduled because of the outbreak of COVID with Tennessee, because we were supposed to play these guys in week 4, right? And so this game was rescheduled to this week. Because of all of their positive tests, they closed down their facilities for a couple of days, and then they moved around a bunch of games and the whole 9 yards. So Pittsburgh was basically forced to take their bye week on week 4 instead of week 8 like it normally was going to be this year. So,
yeah. Well, that's the Jags.
Yeah.
I think, well, it doesn't really matter, but I think possibly allergies may be an issue. There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on with that. But it's weird how, like, McDavid got the sniffles and it was over.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, right.
So,
you know, I mean,
and some people are dying. There's a weird.
I mean, I don't really know. I don't know anything as far as I'm no expert by any stretch. You know, I'm no doctor or nothing like that. But
Yeah.
I've been reading things that say that people that have certain blood types potentially could be at higher risk. You know what I mean? Things like that. So, hey, man, look, all we can do is the best we can. You know, that's all we can do.
Mm-hmm. Keep your immune system as high as possible.
You know? Be smart. Use your head, common sense. You know, if any time during any particular point in history, common sense should be the key factor, and people just, well. Anyway, 16 plays, 75 yards.
10 minutes, almost 10 minutes off the
nice
clock.
run return for.
Yeah, running back for Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh, flag.
Yep.
Flag on the
So
play.
this probably means there's a holding, so it'll probably be, or an illegal block. That's what it looks like there, an illegal block there, I think. He only got to the 26. So if they kick the ball, you know what I mean, and it goes out of the end zone, they get it at the 25 anyway. By the way, that tackle, Marcus Allen, the safety from Penn State, we might be seeing some of him spelled in with splaying because of injury to Bush. Holding on the kicking team, so that's a 10-yard assessment from the spot of the foul.
So they're actually lower than
Where's that put the ball?
20. So they actually are behind.
Yeah. So why bother? You should have just caught the ball at the end zone and just put the knee down.
Yeah.
But so we got Tannehill and the Tennessee offense for the first time against Pittsburgh.
Another penalty for Tennessee. Another holding penalty for Tennessee.
Henry for his first run gets 5
when
yards.
Things start going downhill, they go downhill in a hurry.
Yeah.
It seems to be.
Holding.
Oh, it's on them.
On them. Yep. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You can't.
Yep.
You got to be careful, man, because that's that momentum. So we're going to see a large dose of Henry today, I feel. And what I thought was one of the keys to the game is to make Tennessee one-dimensional. And that is make Tannehill beat us. Take away Henry and make Tannehill beat us. That's the only way. That's the only way that we're going to be able to do this. And he gets sacked. Oh, that might be in the grasp. Is that in the grasp?
Yeah, it's like at the 7.
Yeah, okay, so it's incomplete pass, so it's right there from where it started. So a big rush there by the Pittsburgh. Blitzburg is coming back. So that's where I thought one of the other...
Why run there?
Yeah, that's one of the keys I thought to the game was going to be the offensive lines and the defensive lines.
Really?
Okay. So, Tannehill back in the shotgun.
What changed? They scored Mark Winston.
2nd and 17, and it's another handoff to Henry, who's going nowhere. I mean, he got 1 yard, maybe. I mean, that was Steelers and company on that. You know what I mean? So, from what I understand, their offensive line is got everybody back, but we'll see. They were missing some defensive players.
The field. Don't.
Yeah, this is exactly. We need to get them off the field. 3rd and 15. Oh, almost picked off. Holy moly!
I swear I just saw Heat Miser on the back of the on the thing. Did you see that?
Yeah. Cameron Sutton, oh boy, almost had that takeaway.
But they didn't get the 3rd down. I mean, the first down.
That's right,
so.
4th down, so they're punting.
Pretty nice kick. Oh!
That just goes to show you how far ahead you are. Right? Because...
Yep.
Wait.
I'm way ahead. That's why I'm not saying much.
Now I have the kick now.
Wow.
And it's Ray with the run back.
Way ahead.
Here, a little bit, and a little juke move, and a little hit, and gets us good field position. For Pittsburgh, 1st and 10. 4 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in the first. And Tennessee punting on that one. So that's always good. Getting them out and off. 3 and out. And they went backwards instead of forwards.
That's always good.
Right. That's always good. So. Hey, thanks for joining us. If you're out there, if you're not, please join us. Come on and get it. We're calling the game. We got Pittsburgh is up 7-0. How do you get the? Where do you get the link to it again, man? Where's the link?
Just go to open up on your phone. Go to share. Copy link.
Oh yeah. Okay. Copy link.
Tennessee's really got nothing in this.
All right.
This first drive hasn't really much. I shared it to a couple places already.
I'm putting it out on Twitter right now too. I did put a one out saying that we were coming at 1. So I did put that out on Facebook too. So.
Carne asada.
So whatever you have rolling there in the background. Hey, welcome.
That is
I
hideous.
have, like, my TV is literally on 5, and I'm about 20
Really?
feet
I'm
away from
sorry.
it.
It's like I can, but that's how good your microphone is. That's some intense microphone action you got there, my man.
And I
I
just on my
know. That's what
laptop.
I mean.
I can't hear anything on my TV at all, hardly.
Okay.
But somehow my
Yep.
microphone picks it up.
With
Oh,
so the kick
I won't
here,
tell you
and
until
now
you see it again.
Pittsburgh is back.
Yeah, there's a cutout of Elvis.
Elvis, are you kidding? All right, so yeah, there's some cutouts in the stands. When Elvis is attending the game, yeah. So Dante Johnson in motion there, and it
Oh, there
looks
he
like
goes.
a nice little play out there.
That's what we need to see, like just those short little runs to sit up.
Exactly. Speaking of short little runs, that was McFarland. That was a run by McFarland Jr., our draft pick from Maryland Terrapins this year. Steelers versus the Titans.
Oh, whoa.
Okay. 2nd and 4 on that nice little 6-yard play. Ben back in the shotgun.
Bend.
Oh, what?
There's a coverage sack.
Okay, well, hey.
He's got to stop throwing it like that, though, because one time he's
I
going to
know,
throw it and it's
yeah,
going to
yeah, that's
go
gonna go bad one of these days, man.
Just
You can't be
take the
doing that
sack.
kind of little stupid stuff. Well, at least it wasn't a sack, so. And we did kind of have somebody open there, it looked like, so. We shall see. Pittsburgh 3rd and 14 here on this. Ben back in the shotgun by himself. And first down catch by Eric Ebron, who's become the favorite target today.
Yeah. I watched the replay of that 3 times before you saw it.
That's sick.
Yeah.
But look at the great target that he presents to Ben, because he's 6'4", you know what I mean? And he's a big dude. So that was a good catch, man. Him and Ben have definitely been building a much better rapport as the games have gone on. He was a guy that we picked up in the offseason during free agency. So Ben under center, Connor lone setback, and it is a handoff to Connor with McDonald around the end, and he cuts in, and he buries his head and gets about 6 yards on that play. So yeah, if you could, I need to get where you are on the game, because he's like
Yeah, that's why I'm not saying
yeah.
much,
Yeah.
because
So he needs to
if
pause.
if
Let
everybody
us catch
else is
up.
on the same delay as you, they're going to be pretty unimpressed. It's like telling them what happens at the end of the movie,
exactly. By the way, at the end of the
So
movie, the boat sinks.
I will say this though, again,
And I
like you were
haven't seen
saying,
that one yet.
saying the previous run,
Thanks for spoiling
Tennessee
it.
has not been able to do
No.
anything
Oh, another first
so far in
down.
this game at all to combat
Exactly.
anything the Steelers are doing. They can run at will. They can throw
Seems
whenever
like
they
it.
want. They're throwing up the middle. They're
Yep.
throwing to the sidelines, and there is not like they're not even really close to the
they're not.
receivers. So they don't have the Steelers figured out
Nope.
at all
Nope.
so far
No,
this
they
game.
do not. And I think what Pittsburgh is doing is not being typical Pittsburgh. Okay, so they're mixing it up a little bit more. They're doing a little bit more of, they're kind of throwing different things at them. You know what I mean? They're throwing different formations at them. different guys are going into motion. You know what I mean? That's a great point, man, because it does just seem like Pittsburgh's been able to, and you know where that comes from, right? That comes from winning the line, winning the battle at the offensive line. Because when your offensive line gives your quarterback time to do things, then hey, guess what? You can do whatever you want.
Hmm.
So hold up here.
And the thing is Ben doesn't need much time,
Exactly.
so uh, you don't have to have the best line
There you go.
for
There you
him.
go.
But if you do have a really good one, you're
Alright.
laughing.
3rd and 1, so we'll take that.
That
That's a 3-yard gain for that
game, by the
play.
way.
Yeah. So that's the other. That's the key.
When
That's
I made
why.
my pick for this game,
Go ahead.
when I made my pick for this game, the reason why I took the Steelers was because I said that they can come up with more ways to win.
Yeah. Professor Joe said that he tried to stay away from this game.
Yeah,
He said it was too tough to call.
we didn't put it in as an actual pick, but we
Right.
did put it in for like there's a guy who does Capper's Companion. I'll promote him. He's awesome.
Okay.
He does people's picks, and he does a video and tells everybody what everybody's picks are from all the people out there.
Okay.
So we did one for him, and we had the Steelers. So
Okay. Very good.
I like the Steelers more than Joe did. So we didn't go with it because we have to agree. But I like the Steelers quite a bit.
Okay.
I don't know why people aren't giving the Steelers more credit this year than they are. I hear it far too often. I'm like, which team's really gonna give them too much trouble? I don't really see it.
It's because,
There's not too many teams that can beat you in so many ways like they can.
well, for one, I think they're basing it a lot off of what happened a lot last year, where
Yeah, probably.
you know what I mean, where we had a lot of drop off because we didn't have our quarterback. So it just goes to
Right.
show you what a franchise level quarterback can do for your team.
Of course.
I mean, when you have a guy like that back there slinging the ball around like he's been doing, okay, it makes everybody else look good.
Yeah, but the thing is Ben doesn't get enough. I don't think Ben gets enough credit for what he is.
Oh no.
If it was another quarterback that is considered a franchise quarterback, we can name several of them, people would have been like, "Oh, that team is going to be fantastic." Whatever team that is. Look at Tampa Bay, for instance. Now, I thought they were going to be really good as well,
actually,
but
I'm looking more like at Kansas City.
Well, Kansas City, yeah. Like if Mahomes was out and then for a year and came back, everybody would say Kansas City's going to win.
But like if he
right?
missed that year,
but
if he missed that year, that would be like, oh, Kansas City suddenly went from here to now they're down here.
Oh, they're nothing. They're nothing.
That's exactly what I mean.
The Steelers are a better team. Are a better team than KC if you take out the quarterback.
I mean,
for sure.
I think if you, and you know, there's plenty of teams out there that are in that same situation. You know what I mean? That were
sure quarterback's huge, right? No matter what.
Which is why the backup quarterback is like the third most expensive player on your roster. Because let's face it, that guy's going to have to be counted on to come in and do at least 3 games, at the very least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Pittsburgh 8 first downs, Tennessee 0. We're into the second quarter here, and Pittsburgh seems like they're driving down the field again. And it's another little pass. Oh! Missed that one. Dante Johnson.
Like I'm saying, there's more weapons on Steelers side.
Exactly. As far as like receivers, as far as oh man. Look, dude, you got to catch that ball, man. When it's in your hands like that, that's a catchable ball. All right?
Oh, but he goes. Oh, I better not tell you.
You gotta be careful.
Sometimes
you because you ruin it for me.
I'm telling everybody the play before it happens, unless they're on the same as me.
Ben back there with a little bit of emotion, and it's a fumble. Chase Claypool picked it up. Oh, and got almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Holy moly!
That saved us.
Boy, that's a credit to that guy's athleticism there, boy. Does that count as a incomplete? No, that's not going to count as an incomplete. because I think it was a... Well, if it's a forward, then maybe it is. I don't know. If it's ruled a forward pass, then it'll be incomplete. Okay? But if it's ruled as a handoff, then it'll be as a fumble, and it'll be 3rd and 11. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to rule it as a fumble. He picked it up, and then it's going to be 3rd and 11. But we'll see. So, welcome
We're
to...
giving 3rd and 12.
Or 3rd and 12, whatever. 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12, whatever. Okay, yep, there you go. So, they did rule it. They did rule it as a handoff and then a fumble, and then he picked it back up and then advanced the ball to get to 3rd and 12. So Pittsburgh 3rd and 12 from the 32-yard line. Ben back to pass.
Nice.
And it is a catch to Juju down to the 13-yard line for a first down. Hey, how about that? I believe that's Juju's first catch of the game. So yeah, nice little catch there for Juju in the middle of all the. You see how the defense is sitting back there, Perlo, right? They're playing a zone, and our offensive guys are running into those zones, and that's why they're open like that.
Yeah,
You see what I mean?
I haven't really seen. It's like they only have one game plan. They don't know how to adjust.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Because Vrabel's a good
That's what it looks
coach.
like.
And James Conner around the outside. Is that going to be in?
No, I think it's like the 1 yard line.
Oh, should be close to a first down, though.
No.
It might be a first down.
Yeah, two yards away.
But it should be a first down, though, I think.
Oh, it is a first down, I think. Yeah. Oh, 2nd and 1.
Okay,
yeah, it's definitely a first down.
Okay.
It's not a touchdown, though, because he steps
No, it's
out
not a
of bounds.
touchdown because he does go out of bounds. Yeah, it is. You're right. It's not a first down. He stepped out 1 yard before. So that was a good call by the officials. Oh, my gosh. 2nd and 1, bunch formation. A handoff to James Conner, and that is a first down for sure, down to the 1 yard line. So 1st and goal. Boy, this would be a major step here if Pittsburgh could come out here and put up 2 touchdowns on Tennessee in the first period and a half.
Somebody's warming up. Who is that?
Well, that's Tannehill back there throwing. He hasn't been on the field much.
Gotcha.
Their offense has not been on the field. Their defense has already got their hands on their hips. They're already sucking wind.
Yeah.
The
quarterback has to warm up his arm. Your defense isn't doing it.
You're right.
Oh,
he dropped it. Yeah. If the quarterback's on the sideline throwing the ball to keep warmed up, yeah.
That's not a good sign.
2nd and goal there. That was just he should have caught that, but he was looking ahead instead of catching the ball. And see, you find that a lot, he was anticipating too much instead of catching the ball. And you got to catch the ball first before you can run. So, Ben Roethlisberger, 14 for 18 for 129 yards. So, not bad outing for the first period or so. So, there's an outside running to touchdown for McFarland Jr.
Nice.
Is that who that is? I think that's McFarland.
I can't see.
No, it's 24. It's Snell, Benny Snell.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah. Yep, Benny Snell in for the touchdown. So there's 2 touchdowns now on Tennessee.
The one guy fell.
Okay.
I'd like to see the possession stats on this.
Yep, he falls, man.
It's like, what did Tennessee hold the ball like 30 seconds maybe?
Pittsburgh's first
so
drive
far
was
this
9 minutes. Right, this drive here was 7 minutes. So 7 and 9.
Right.
Right? That's quick math, 16 minutes. So that's possessing it for almost the entire first quarter. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And
Pretty
then
much.
a few more minutes after.
Yeah.
You know, because each
Yeah.
quarter is 15 minutes, and we've possessed the ball for what, 16 minutes? A little over 16 minutes. So yeah, that's a whole quarter we've had the ball. That's pretty sad.
By the way, I have a new favorite
Yeah,
commercial.
I'm actually
I just saw it on the
I'm
college
feeling
football
a little
network.
better about my Browns now.
Yeah, yeah, but you know, look, there's a lot of football left, okay, and we know that Tennessee, and we know what Tennessee has, okay, and all that guy needs to do is touch the ball one time, and bang, there it is. You know what I mean? So if Pittsburgh can continue to contain Derrick Henry and make Tennessee be one dimensional, and I didn't necessarily mean make Tennessee one dimensional by keeping them off the field, but that's a good way to do it too. You know, if you keep their offense, like we said, you know, the quarterback is over there warming up. He's throwing balls. You know,
Yeah,
if he's not out there on the field,
yeah,
that's a good way to not have to worry about Derrick Henry.
pretty much. This has been a porous. I think this could be. You could chalk this up as poor coaching here, as for the Titans as well, because this didn't look like they had a game plan that was effective at all.
Yeah,
Like, not
yeah.
at all. Uh, so we'll see what happens coming in
They're gonna get the
now,
ball here.
because the game plan, you might have to break out
Yeah,
the
right.
board again.
Yeah, there are definitely going to be a lot of guys on
Yeah,
the little Surface notebooks.
yeah. Remember everything I told you
Yeah,
before the game
yeah,
started?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't remember that.
By the way, yes,
Pretend I
that's all.
didn't
Yeah,
say a word of
we're
anything.
starting with a clean board.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just
right.
erase that off.
All right, so you line up over here, and you line up over here, and
Yeah, yeah,
so I had a guy on Twitter ask me
yeah.
what the keys to the game were, and I said, make the Titan make the game or make it one dimensional. Make Tannehill beat him. Reduce the yellow hankies. Okay, keep those to a minimum, right? And wait for
Pretty,
it. Score more points.
wow, that sounds like the Madden formation. Is
I
John Madden when
mean,
he talks in his
yeah,
Captain Obvious. I love I love Madden, but I don't even know why, because he never really
no,
tells you anything that's
he's
actually like, what
yeah.
this guy here needs to do is pass the ball, and then needs to go in the hands of the receiver, and then they get a
Oh,
touchdown. That's what I think
yeah,
should happen here. And everybody's like, really? Madden, how do you come
yeah.
up with
But
this
he was
stuff,
good.
dude?
He was good.
Wow. Like, it's his play by
Yeah,
play
he's
is
good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
But everybody loves
So
him.
they had a pass play
Wow.
there that didn't
Oh.
work out too
Wait,
well
whoa.
there. That was not a good pass play. So we got uh, Tannehill and the Titans are lining up with Derrick Henry as the lone setback. It's 2nd and 10. It is a handoff to him.
Uh-oh.
And he does break to get a couple yards. I mean, you know, look, he had 15 yards on that run.
They found a hole. They
Exactly.
found a hole.
That's all he needs, man,
Yep.
is a little crease. And he's so big and he's so strong
Hmm.
that you can, excuse me, you can't arm tackle him. You gotta
Yep.
step up and plant and shoulder and put him down. You can't arm tackle him because he'll run right through you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because
Is
he's
it?
that big and thick. So 1st and 10 here now for Tennessee on the 39, and another handoff to Derrick Henry, and he gets another little crack for about 6 yards. You know, I think that's what his average is about
Yep.
5 or 6 yards a carry, and if they just continue to keep doing that, they just keep sticking with that. You know what I mean? I think that's the only thing they really can do. You know what I mean? And that right there is making them hopefully to where if we can key on him, you know what I mean, and we can prevent him from getting major chunks of yards, then I'm okay with that because I know he's going to get some yards.
Well, Yeah, well, they're going to do, I think, like, what happens often when this situation, when the offense isn't moving and all
First
that, is
down.
they'll do like safe post plays, button
Yeah.
hooks for a little
Oh, I
bit just to
think
get some
so.
movement going. That's pretty much what's
Yeah.
happened here so far. So, not the way you're going to win necessarily, but at least get
Confidence.
something
Get
rolling in
something
your favor,
positive. Yep.
confidence
Get
up,
something
stuff like
positive.
that.
Get a couple
Yeah,
first downs under your
yeah.
belt. You know what I mean? So that's exactly what's going on. Look, I have it. Vrabel, I think, is a good coach. Okay, and I think he knows what's going on here. So he's got this team playing really well. They're down on Pittsburgh's side of the 42-yard line. That's another handoff to Derrick Henry, and he gets about 3 yards on that. But gang tackled. Okay, so
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I want
Yeah.
to see. I don't care if he gets 3 yards, but he's completely smothered and he's not able to cut back or do any of his cuts. Then I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Because if you allow him to get those 15-yard cracks,
They're going to him
yeah,
too much now.
that's what I mean. Three rushes, 2 passes. So far, they've had the ball for a little over 2 minutes. They're in the eye. Tannehill under center. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, T.J. Watt comes around, baby. Woo! Boy, oh boy.
Yeah. Again,
Well, when you
predictability.
don't block him,
It's
when you don't block
Yeah,
T.J.
he
Watt,
totally missed that block.
what?
He went for the wrong
Right.
player.
Yeah. The guy that was probably supposed to take T.J. Watt just said no.
oh,
So 3rd and 9. Tannehill in the shotgun. Here we go.
Come on, guys.
What do we got?
Come on.
Quite a lot of guys lined up here on the line.
Get him.
He drops back.
Get him.
And oh,
Howdy.
is that a catch?
It's a catch.
Is that
It
a catch?
was a
You know who
catch.
that is? Is that Switzer? It is. Is that no? It's not Switzer.
Look at
It's
that.
Humphreys.
that was so lucky.
Caught that ball.
Okay, so oh yeah, that is a catch. Yep, that's a catch. Can't believe that, but all right.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh boy, so close. But sometimes that's the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? So in the eye, Henry or no, that was not Henry to get the
There goes a
ball.
helmet.
Holy helmet! Somebody lost a.
Yeah, I saw. I was going to mention. I was waiting for you to
Somebody
say
lost
it.
their hat.
That's always
but that was
funny.
not Derrick Henry. Yeah.
Start seeing lids flying.
Like, thank God it was just a helmet.
Yeah.
2nd down there. That was about 2 yard on
Did
that.
you see that? Odell's hurt. Beckham's hurt.
Oh, is he?
I think that's what it said. I don't know.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
gotta
we'll
watch it
see.
again.
We'll get some scores and updates here in a little bit. So it looks like we got Tennessee knocking on the door here of the red zone, and that's another pass over the middle, close to a first down to Davis, number 84. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 2 or 3rd down and 1. There he is, Highsmith on the field. Ooh, an update. Carolina, big pass, big touchdown. Ooh. Is that going to be a false start, or is that going to be a... That's going to go against Pittsburgh, I believe. That's a neutral zone infraction. Or is it a false start? We'll see. Neutral zone infraction. Defense. That's us. That's a free 5 yards for them. All right.
No movement.
Like I said, that's a free 5 yards for them. And it now makes it 1st and goal. All right, well, that's the way to give it to them, guys. From the 8, 1st and goal, Tannehill hands it off to Derrick Henry, and he gets
Nowhere.
a loss of 2 yards back to the 10. So 3rd and goal from the 10.
You got like 10, 12
Green Bay
minutes.
14, Houston 0. Detroit 7, Atlanta 0. Let's see we get anybody else here. Nope. Okay.
Oh.
Second and goal.
Ooh. Oh.
Tannehill from the shotgun.
What the heck?
What do we got? All right. Here comes the rush.
Come on.
He steps up and he gets. Oh my gosh! It's the loose ball. Okay. All right. So it was recovered by.
Recovery.
Yeah, recovered by Swan.
Recovered.
Oh my gosh! Did you see the hit on him? Holy moly! Oh my gosh! I thought he wasn't going to get up.
Tannehill does not look.
I thought he wasn't going to get up.
Tannehill's not comfortable
Yeah, no.
on the run. That's one thing.
That was weenie weaky on that one. Vince Williams on that one. And I can't believe he got up. So 3rd and goal here. If Pittsburgh can hold him to a field goal, that would be a win for Pittsburgh. It looks like they're coming. Yep.
And he got it anyway.
And the touchdown.
They didn't hold him to a field goal. So, again, I guess the rubbing off the game plan and
with the new board,
starting
off,
up a new one.
Let's try this. See if this works.
Yeah.
So, Tennessee comes back with a touchdown of their own to Davis for, I believe that was a 7-yard or 11-yard pass, 11-yard touchdown. So are they going for 2 here? Nope, going for the field goal.
Just going for the field goal.
And that's good. And that puts Tennessee on the board at 7 and Pittsburgh 14. So that was some positive yards and positive plays there for Tennessee. And I think the penalties kind of helped Tennessee out there with that one.
Yeah, there was some more penalties, but they certainly had they certainly figured out like playing those shorter plays and change their blocking a little bit for Henry to find some more holes.
Yeah.
And so now there'll be adjustment back. That's the great thing about football, right? When you adjust this way, adjust that way, and
yeah, exactly. It wasn't like they were able. It didn't seem like they were able to just do at will. Like they kind of had to fight for that. You know what I mean? So, yeah,
it was a struggle.
And the penalties, I believe, gave them some extra first downs there that they probably shouldn't have gotten. And so that's another thing too that always hurts you when you're about ready to get a team off the field and you have a penalty and it gives them a first down. Or, here's a free first down for you. Here's a free first down for you. No, don't give the teams free first downs. Make them earn the first downs. That's the way you're supposed to do it.
Right.
So, we'll see how it goes. We got a little chunk of the second quarter coming up, but boy, this time has flown by. I can't believe that we're this far into the second already, and time has just flown by. I mean,
well, that just happens when, I guess it kind of happens when the first 2 drives from one of the teams is so fluid. It's just, like
yeah.
it just, like there's no stoppage of play. It's like just every single play is progression, and there was nothing like, the Texans are really going to be kicking themselves if they lose this game, or the Titans, I should say, if they lose this game, because they lost it by not being. I don't know if it was a coaching issue or not doing what the not doing what the game plan was, but whatever it was really bad. Like I said, it made me feel better about my Browns last week because they looked worse than that. But then I think also. I shouldn't say that because I don't think the Steelers had to play their best against the Browns, but the Steelers were playing the best. They came right out for this
because
game
you need to be playing your best against these guys. Because Tennessee, I think Tennessee hands down is a far better and away team than Cleveland all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if Tennessee loses this game, I still think they're far and away better team than Cleveland. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
No,
I can't argue
I
with
think they
that.
have
Yeah. But,
much better makeup on their team. I think for right now they're just a better team all the way around. I think they're one of the better teams in the AFC, and they're going to be one of the teams to reckon with this year again. You know what I mean? So, and they're showing it because of Derrick Henry, because of Tannehill. I mean, Tannehill got a good contract because he balled out. You
oh,
know.
look at that. Well, I'll wait till you look at that, I guess.
Well, don't spoil it for us now. Pittsburgh, 1st and 10. There's 5 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first. And Ben hands it to James Conner. And James Conner gets the first down. And he continues to run for about a good 20 yards. Yeah, all right. Down to the 39. Nice little run there, James Conner. Look, the last 2 weeks now, James Conner has earned his 100 yards. Okay, in the first week, the first 100-yard game he had, I don't think that was earned because he had one run that was like 60 or 70 yards. You know what I mean? So when you get 100 yards and you only had the ball 14 carries, that's kind of okay. So Pittsburgh on the 49-yard line, 1st and 10 out of the James Conner run. Ben Roethlisberger hands it off again to James Conner, who is doing exactly what the Tennessee Titans would like to be doing to us, gouging their defense with runs up the middle. Because that's what we're doing to them. That's what they want to do to us.
Well, this is what I was saying about having more weapons, right? The Steelers can. There's a lot of plays that they have. There's more plays that the Steelers can do effectively with the receivers that they have and with the running game that they have to throw the Titans off
Yeah,
on what they're going to do.
because we know that the Tennessee is
Yeah,
all about the run game, where Pittsburgh is more of a
pretty
balanced
much.
team.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of plays
Oh, nice play out to
that
Connor
Ben
for a
can make.
first down there, out to the little flat to the 25. But that's exactly my point, though.
Yeah,
We have a little bit more
yeah,
of a plethora of guys that we can get the ball to. Now, look,
yeah,
I'm not trying to take anything away
yeah,
from Tennessee.
yeah. But it's just they can't figure out. They have a lot more things to figure out on defense than the Steelers have to figure out with the Titans on defense. So what I think the Titans are going to have to do is they're going to have to start depending on guys that they normally don't depend on, at least to throw
Or
it off,
something to get
anyways. You
something
know what I
going.
mean? So they can give Henry a hole. If you know Henry's
Yeah.
going to run, I mean, if you what did the last drive Henry ran? What, like 50%
More.
of the plays or
Yeah,
more?
more.
Probably more.
Yeah, more.
Yeah. So if you know
Yep.
that's going to happen, and Steelers have the
Yep.
defense that they have, they can combat that. Like you said, you got like four guys jumping on them. That means that everybody knows what's going to happen. If
Yeah,
you have
right.
four
Guaranteed
guys
tackling.
climbing all over
So
somebody,
after that,
yeah.
yeah, after the ball bounced
Oh,
around there a little bit, we got 2nd and 10 here. Pittsburgh
Killing me.
driving down the field here again.
Killing me.
Almost outside of the 20-yard line here. That's an offside play, so that should be a free play. Ben passes it to just out of the fingertips of Deontay Johnson. So that'll be an offside play there. So that'll be a first down for Pittsburgh. Offsides, defense. Yep. So that'll be a first down for Pittsburgh. How you doing? That should be 1st and goal.
talking about my Browns are losing big time to the Bengals, and I
10
actually
to
picked them
3.
to lose
Yeah.
this. So.
Well, Beckham's out with a knee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, forget about
Yeah.
it then. I didn't even know that. I said they were going to lose
Unlikely
before I
to
knew
Oh, really?
Beckham was going to be out. So, yeah.
But Joe Burrow's been playing well too, though. He's got a rush. He's got a
Burrow's
rushing
amazing.
touchdown
That's the
and a
reason why.
passing touchdown or a rushing touchdown. So I mean, he's doing really well. Pittsburgh 2nd and 5 from the 20. Ben pumps and that should be a little bit of a pass interference there on Eric Ebron.
Nope.
You think?
They're not going to do it.
Unless he was
Which
holding
you
his
can't
arm.
do that either.
No. I mean, unless who was that he was
He was
passing to?
holding his arm.
Yeah.
Ebron, right? If Ebron was holding
Who's got
his,
arm? How's How's that
arm.
not pass interference?
Yeah, because he's holding
Because
his
I
arm.
think Ebron
He's
was holding his arm.
arm, so he can't do anything. Yeah, you can't.
I think
Isn't that the
Ebron was
definition of pass
holding his arm
Oh, so you
first,
think it
though.
was
I
kind
do.
of
It
both
looked like
guys were
that.
doing something. All right,
Yeah,
I'll buy that. I'll buy
kind
that.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
That's
buy
what it
that.
looked like to me.
I'll
In
buy that.
all
Third
honesty.
and 5. Pittsburgh from the 20. Ben, a little pump fake, fade, and still nothing. That's not working, guys. You got to do something else, man. They got that covered. Okay, 4th and 5. Looks like we'll be sending out the field goal kicker.
Yep.
And a late
And
hit on
still,
Ben.
yeah, another late hit on Ben and no call.
That was even more blatant that time.
Yeah, but at least they didn't drive him into the ground like they did the last one. So, Mr. Boz up for the field goal, and it's good. More points, 17-7. Pittsburgh puts another 3 points up there on Tennessee.
Nice.
50 seconds shy of the 2-minute warning. So the big orange gloves. Even when you go to a football game, Perlo, on the sidelines, there's a guy that's walking around on the sidelines. You know what oven mitts look like, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what all about
The
the
oven
glove.
mitts. So you'll see a guy
Yeah.
that's standing there on the sideline,
Yeah.
and that's when you can tell there's a TV timeout.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
there's TV timeout right now. So that's what's going on. But I'll tell you what. Even with what Pittsburgh did there on that last drive, they kind of stalled there at the end. I was still pretty impressed with what they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the Titans are playing a lot better than, at least offensively, anyways. Defense, they still are having a difficult time. I don't think that's going to really stop, because, like I said, it's really tough to figure out. It's a lot tougher to figure out what Pittsburgh's going to do than what the Titans are going to do.
Yeah.
And that's really what it came down. This game was going to
Yeah.
come down to, for the most part.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
found.
I mean,
thought-
look, I think what needs to happen here is, because Tennessee is going to get the ball back here at the end of, or at the beginning of the second half. Okay, because got the ball at the beginning of the first. So if they can come out and do something positive on this drive, and then come out and get the ball back, you know what I mean? That bodes well for them. So we'll see how they do when they come out. There's 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. They've got all of their timeouts, so there's plenty of time. They don't have to rush, anything like that. They don't have to erase the board and start over. They can just add to, then that would be how that would go. So, but
You're gonna have to wait.
we will
5
see how
minutes.
that goes
Just wait until
when
halftime.
Tennessee comes back with the ball. So. We have our co-host has joined us. Asti is sitting here, panting away. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Now she is licking the microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Pick that ball up down at the 10-yard line? That's not a good place to start. I'm sorry, at the 9?
Yeah.
That's not a good place to start.
No.
Is not receiving enough video to maintain stream. Uh-oh. Error.
Oh, really?
Experiencing buffering.
I turned mine off to see if it'll help.
They're going to Henry again first.
Yeah, I don't know why we got some poor stream health here. It's got good coming out of yeah, it's still coming in as poor.
my computer, Bob.
Huh. Yeah, it's still saying that it's showing an error.
Well, let me see how it sounds like on here.
See out there with that one. Says it's experiencing buffering.
Oh, really? I'm not seeing anything on this.
Okay.
I turned mine off to see if it'll help.
It's working
Okay.
fine.
Okay. So it's showing me that there's an error on YouTube, but okay, it's working fine. Cool.
It's working
All
fine.
right.
I don't see any
Okay.
problems.
So Tennessee basically just wasted 50 seconds off the clock. They got a flag. They're down to the 5-yard line. They're now doing a false start penalty. Boy, you're right, man. When it rains, it pours.
Yep. Once it seems when things start sliding, it generally keeps
Yeah,
on
you know,
sliding.
it's like you can't
Uh,
get away from it. Oh no.
yeah, and the really great teams are able to reverse that. But I mean, really, it's reserved for great teams. There are not many teams that can seem to reverse it. If you're average to good, it just seems that when things start sliding, very seldom can they turn it
Exactly.
around.
Exactly.
Um, but great teams seem to be able to get over that. More in football than any sport I've ever seen. When things start sliding, they keep on
Exactly.
sliding, and I think it has a lot to do with the physical nature of a single game that we've talked before. Where I've said that I don't think there's any sport, well, besides maybe Australian rules or whatever, but of the big
Yeah.
four, that you take a physical beating like this that that physical draining that happens in a game when then the mental starts coming in, the combination just
It
avalanches
does.
so fast,
Yeah.
So
right?
patient.
Uh,
So patient.
But that's exactly right,
so
though, because that's exactly what happens. I mean, that.
and that's when penalties start happening and just every little thing those little things that break a game happen over and over and over again. We saw it with Cleveland last
Yeah.
game, and we're seeing it with Titans now, where there's just like against Cleveland, I was saying like they can't do anything right. They're not doing anything right. Like
Yeah.
you could go like play after
Yeah.
play after play. They're making some mistake, and that's where it's kind of it's getting here with the Titans already, and they're only down like a touchdown. But I think they still have it in their heads. This poor start, they can't get it through their heads that they can come back from this, which is really it happens in football more than any other sport.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I agree with you 110%, man. Agree with you 110% for
Mhm.
sure.
Oh, I
You know,
like the puppies.
there's just no way around it. I mean, and with football, it makes it that much more different. It makes it that much more exciting. You know what I mean?
And oh yeah, excuse me, they're down
Yeah,
more than
yeah.
a
It's
touchdown,
it's
right? So
17-7, so they're down by, you know,
17-7, down
down by
by
10 points.
two
So
positions,
second and 14
10 points. And
from the 6-yard line, and I guess they're gonna pass, and but they do a delay Henry draw, and he gets about 7 yards.
mhm.
I'm gonna get it.
Something I noticed here, and you can maybe help me out why this has been the case. You've got your two biggest weapons, of course, are Henry and
Yeah.
Tannehill, right? But why in this situation now would they have not at least every 10 or 12 plays go long? Nobody's expecting it, right? Like sometimes you don't have to have the best
Yeah, but see,
receivers, just as long as it's an
yeah,
unexpected play. I mean, it's still an NFL level
exactly.
receiver, right? Maybe so. Why this is what I don't
When
understand
you
about uh, co- coaching in a lot of ways. Like when you don't necessarily have to always play to your strength. Sometimes your strength is the fact that nobody
right.
sees it coming,
Well,
right?
here's the thing. That is playing into one of the Steelers' strength. Okay,
Right.
and that is our defensive backfield. Okay,
Right.
so trying to take the roof off the top is not going to happen very often when you have a defense like Pittsburgh does. It's going to make it difficult for you to try and do those kinds of plays. So they've probably have had some looks, but that's probably it. They've probably only had some looks, where Pittsburgh is probably not giving them that. So you know the old adage where they say the offense will take what the defense gives. Okay? And that's one of the things that's how you do that. You know what I mean? That's what the defense is giving you. They're not giving you that long pass down the sideline or whatever, so you're not going to be able to do it. So you can try it, and that's great, and a lot of teams do like to try that, and a lot of, because you do have to do that. You do have to get those long shots down the field, and you do have to make those kinds of plays. But look, man, let's face it. If the defense that you're playing against is taking that away from you, then you don't have too many other options, do you?
Yeah, post a little lower.
Now you have to start doing
I
crossing
mean, there's got to
routes, and
be
you
a
have to start doing more
crossing
routes
routes.
across the
Yeah.
middle,
Yeah.
and you have to
Yeah.
start doing
Yeah.
screens and passes out to the flat. And that's what they got to do,
Yeah.
and we're not seeing that with them.
No, we're not seeing much of. There's up the middle again, and that's what they're kind of trying to
Exactly.
do.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was way off by a long shot there.
So 3rd and 5, and drops back to pass, and that was no play on that.
Nowhere near.
So no,
No.
not happening. So we're back to the error again, and then it goes stream is healthy, then it says error. But anyway, great vision there by Minka Fitzpatrick. Was able to prevent that play from happening by having the receiver stand a little bit outside of where he wanted to. So a kick to Ray with 1:51 left in the second. That's probably not a good idea for Tennessee. They probably should have tried to do a little bit more with that and take a little bit more time off the clock, I would think. You know what I mean? So we'll do the punt. And oh, he did catch it. And Ray is running up the field. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30. Oh, they get him down to about the 25, 26-yard line. Holy moly. That's what you call a run back. That's not what Tennessee needed. Ray gets the kick and takes off and
What did you
says,
call that?
"See you bye."
You're like, I don't know if that's a good idea. That wasn't a good idea.
Not a good idea to kick to that cat, because he's been doing this all season so far for us. And he was a late season acquisition too. He came in like right, I think at the beginning of training camp. So Pittsburgh in business, 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line with $1:33 left.
Yep.
And is that a pass out there for 3 yards?
No, it was a handoff.
Oh, handoff to Connor for 3 yards, 2nd down. So we can pretty much just do what we want. We have 2 timeouts. We got 1:30 left to go.
All right,
Okay, so we can pretty much just take our time, run the clock out, and hopefully put some points on the board here, and that would be a great way to end the half. Okay, Chase Claypool on the field out there at the bottom. A catch up there to Dante Johnson. Gets close to the 1st down, but maybe shy by a yard, but gets out of bounds. Shy about 3 yards, so 3rd and 3. 57 seconds left to go in the first half. Pittsburgh up 17, Tennessee 7. So what do you think, man? Do you like this? Do you like doing this kind of stuff?
Yeah. Again, it'd be that I'll wait till you see whatever happened next year. I wish it was on the same. We
Yeah,
were on the
yeah, I
same
wish, yeah. Oh,
feed.
it looks like that was a free play there. It's Ben, and that looks like a free touchdown to Dante Johnson. So that's a touchdown pass for Dante Johnson. Welcome back to the lineup, man. Boy, we didn't really miss you because we had Chase Claypool come in and do 5 touchdowns while you were gone. But welcome back now. This is his second touchdown catch of the game. Yeah. Oh, man, he just juked him out of his cleats. See, this is exactly what I was hoping for, Perlo. Exactly what I was hoping for. A game just like this.
Not. I was kind of hoping it'd be tighter just for the sake of being able to talk about it. But Titans don't have a chance
Not
here.
not the way things seem to be going right now. It just seems like Pittsburgh is able to just kind of do whatever they want. They seem to be able to shut down Tennessee, where Tennessee has not been able to do what they want, and that's run, Derrick Henry. Now, Henry's had a couple little seams, and he's had a couple little runs. You know what I mean? But he's gonna get that. He's a talented running back. He's gonna get those. It doesn't matter who's in front of him.
Yeah.
He's gonna get it. I don't know. I just think that, that's why I thought that one of the keys to the game was make Tennessee one-dimensional, and that's exactly what we've done.
Well, that's the thing is, you're not going to win one dimensional against a strong team like this. And you can say, well, they don't have the strengths in the other areas to be
Yep.
more than one dimensional. Well, I'll say it again. You're not going to win one dimensional. So you better rely on your lesser strengths to win because it's the only way you're going to win. So you might as well lose doing what you have to do to win
Exactly.
rather than doing what you absolutely can't do to win. And you can't keep on passing the ball to Henry all game, thinking that people aren't going to be able to figure that out. I could tell you what was going to happen. I started watching football about a year and a half ago, and I can tell you what's going to happen
Exactly.
already. So maybe you're going to have to work out a plan where you're going to have to rely on your lesser
Yeah.
players that are in your lesser strengths in order to win. Because yeah, I don't understand why that doesn't happen that way. Yeah, they can beat up a lot of teams out there with Henry and Tannehill that don't have the ability to, aren't as don't have all the strengths that the Steelers do. But if you do go up a game against a team like the Steelers, and you don't rely on your weaknesses a little more and give them a little confidence and say, you know what, let's do this. We're gonna trust you here and bring them up to be the best that they can be in that position, then you're not going to
Yeah,
win.
no, I agree.
You're just not
I
going to
agree,
win.
100%.
Like you said before the game, the Steelers have to make them a one-dimensional team, and they made themselves a one-dimensional team because
Yeah.
that's all they're doing. It wasn't even like the Steelers. I mean, sure, yes, they have to play. The Steelers, like you said, have to play as good as they can from all sides of their defense, and they have done extremely well on that. So it makes it look like, hey, we don't have a play here, we don't have a play there. Sometimes you got to make a play to at least surprise, at least get them off the idea that, hey, you know what, they
Exactly.
could do that. But they're not
No.
even showing that. They're not even showing that they can do
No.
anything else other than what they've done for a whole half here, which has been completely
Exactly.
ineffective. So
And they're showing the replay here on this touchdown, and yeah, he totally juked that guy out, man. Because he was there, he had pretty good position on him. So Tennessee here has got 52 seconds to go from the 25. Let's see what they do. They drop back and pass to Davis for about a 4-yard gain.
they start going against the game here now. Again, like doing something different other than what they've been doing. Now that they're down
Well, yeah, they're down
20,
3 scores. Okay, they're down three
yeah.
scores.
So they're getting
Yeah.
desperate now. I think my point is sometimes you have to realize you need to be desperate. Period. Seriously. You're going against a solid team. You got to know your
Exactly.
team.
And
Yeah.
Dallas 3, Washington 22, Green Bay 21, Houston 0.
Wow.
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 Aaron Rodgers.
Dallas getting
Yeah.
hammered by
Aaron
Washington.
Rodgers is
What's the Green Bay
14,
game score
21 to nothing.
for
Yeah.
GB?
Green Bay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We had that. We had that. That's awesome. Yeah, I did not think Green Bay was going to have two bad games
Well,
in a
but
row.
I was expecting
Yeah.
Houston to put up a little bit more of a fight. Man,
Yeah.
Tennessee 3 and out.
Houston came up against Green Bay at a
Yeah,
bad
that's
time
what I mean.
because they were not going to have two bad games in a row. You can be assured of that. Rodgers would never allow that to happen. You got you just got to love that guy.
Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
He had a bad Aaron Rodgers. He has like how often does he have a bad game and when does he ever have two
Well,
in a
the
row?
only bad
Never,
games
ever,
I've
ever,
ever
ever,
seen him
ever.
have were the ones he was hurt.
Mhm.
And he plays hurt.
Well, I thought he looked like he
That's what
was
I
hurt
mean.
last week. I don't know. Never came out that he said that he was, but he
Yeah.
certainly looked like
Yeah.
it to you too.
So
Yeah.
those are the only bad games that I've seen him play, are the ones where he was hurt. Or sort of
Yeah.
hurt, or looking like he was hurt, or at least limping around a little bit.
Yeah. And then he gets healthy for the next game,
Yeah.
next time, and then it's like almost assuredly he's going to crush the opposition next
Exactly.
game because it's
Oh, he
just that
bobbled
type
the
of
snap.
personality.
He bobbled the snap on that.
Once things start sliding, they never stop. They don't stop. Stupid little,
Like
just
that.
little
He bobbles
plays.
the snap and then tries to throw the ball. Really? Okay.
Penalty decline because they don't want to give him a first.
Yeah.
Why would you? Yeah.
So that's going to be a legal receiver downfield. That's why you never throw that ball. Okay.
Yeah.
Duh. Because if they wouldn't have, all right. Well, yeah, I guess you're a little bit upset. That's what happens when you make mistakes. So 1st and 10. Pittsburgh with the ball. 14 seconds left. Oh my gosh! At the 32-yard line. Okay. Well, we have 0 timeouts left, and I quite honestly, I think we're just gonna.
They just kneel.
Yeah, we're just gonna. just take the kneel down. Tennessee took a timeout here, so. Yeah,
What the
that's
hell?
okay.
The Jets are beating the Bills? Are you
Really?
kidding me? 10-3.
Wow. Wow.
That is
I'll say.
crazy.
So, we're going to have to talk about the elephant in the room. Coming up here in 14 seconds, we'll talk about the elephant in the room. Pittsburgh is just going to... Come on. What? Can we just get out of the half here already? Really? False start? Really? Can we just... I mean, really? Can we just get to the halftime? I mean...
Let him kneel.
Seriously? Seriously. What? I don't get it. Detroit 7, Atlanta 14. Boy, ever since they got rid of their coach, boy, Atlanta's played much better. So now it's 1st and 15 for Pittsburgh. 14 seconds left to go. And we'll do a little Hail Mary down to the end, and it's intercepted. Yeah. Oh, and they do a little flick, and then that's it. You're not going anywhere. You're done. All right, halftime. Yay, halftime. Yeah, how about that? The Jets. That's freaking crazy.
Oh, that can't happen. That can't happen. No way. No
Yeah.
way. That would be like absolutely. You got to
Yeah.
be kidding me.
So halftime.
The Bills have the ball, 49
Oh,
seconds
really?
left.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got halftime here for, and now it says excellent connection. No more error. No
Yeah.
more error. So, boy, Pittsburgh just took it to them. I don't think these guys were expecting this. I don't think Tennessee was expecting this at all either. I think they were. We'll see what happens here at halftime. If Tennessee comes out in the second half and is able to do some good positive things, then they've made some adjustments. But if they come out in the second half and they're still doing the same things that they were doing, then it's going to be a long game.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the only adjustment now, as far as I'm concerned, making the adjustment now is the wrong time.
Well,
Because now the Steelers are going to be ready for it because now they know they're desperate. They needed to be desperate before they got desperate. Now that they're desperate, they're going to be looking for the long passes. They're going to be looking for all of these desperation moves. They're playing to their weaknesses and all that kind of stuff like that. So I think they're done. I really don't think they have a chance. No.
like I said, I'm going to be interested to see how things fly when we come out at halftime. Okay, if we come out at halftime and uh, Tennessee is playing a little bit differently, and they are able to do some things that that they want to do. That's not necessarily apart from their game plan. If Tennessee's able to, let me put it to you like this: if Tennessee is able to come out and score on their first drive at the end of the first half, then I think we might have a little bit of something going on. If not, then I agree. Then it's going to be over.
Yeah. Get people use other people to run the ball. Do outside run plays. Do whatever, like do something different than what you did before.
Pass the
Playing to your
ball. Yeah,
strengths
they
is
passed
great,
it to Davis. He's done well for them. You know what I mean? That could be something that could be positive. See, they need positives. They
but
need first downs.
they need to do things differently and not just rely on what they perceive as their strengths
Yeah.
all the time. And against the Steelers, I mean, it's pretty much like that in any sport. A team that has lesser overall strengths than another team can win more often if they rely on their lesser strengths to throw off the team. If you don't, I mean,
I agree with you
yeah,
100%. I agree with you 100%. You know what I mean? And those are the teams that can't do those adjustments. So that's the thing. That's the beauty of football. And where you can go into halftime and you can say, okay, so these are some of the adjustments we need to make. And those adjustments can be made, and that can turn the football game. Okay? Because that's the beauty of football, where you can make those adjustments at halftime. Okay? Where in as other sports, you can't necessarily do that. You don't have the luxury to do that. You know what I mean? Where in
right.
hockey, you get that couple, 15 minutes in between periods. You get that moment of time where the coach can rally everybody around and be like, all right, guys, we're scratching off the board and and we're starting again. You know what I mean?
Mm, yeah. I just think the whole initial plan for this game was uh, not good.
Ben
I,
17 for
I don't. I think
25,
that
160 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the pick there at the end. And then Tannehill is 6 for 11 and 50 yards in that touchdown pass. Okay, but Derrick Henry has got like 8 rushes for 25 yards. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
it's
No,
not that much, especially. But they see it coming
right.
so easy. I mean,
So
because they didn't do anything to throw the Steelers off at all.
Man,
Like nothing.
Joe Burrow, 20 for 25, 234 yards, a touchdown, a pick, and a rushing touchdown.
Yeah,
And Cincinnati is 17,
yeah,
and Browns are 10. Holy moly! And the Jets up
yeah.
10-6 over the Bills. So
10-6. They
yeah,
did get one more. Okay, the Bills I imagine will come back in this game, but my
okay.
gosh,
So
what
there
the
you go.
heck?
So there's Aaron Rodgers, 16 of 21 for 197 yards and 3 touchdowns against Houston, which has 0. And then here you go, the Atlanta Falcons. Matty Ryan to your boy for a touchdown to take the lead there in Atlanta. They've played better since they got rid of their coach. And then Drew Brees puts one up top. They go up top at Carolina, 21-17.
It looks like it's been a good game so far.
Yeah, that one there might be really the game of the week. Teddy Bridgewater, 11 for 13, 170 yards, 2 touches. And Drew Brees, 18 for 27 yards, or 18 for 27, and 2 touches for him, too. So 2 good quarterbacks
Yeah.
battling it out there. Dallas just getting what?
What a demoralizing victory loss this is for them. It can affect your whole season losing to a Washington team that is pretty pathetic
Yeah,
this
yeah,
badly.
that's the
Uh,
shame of it. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
how about I'll tell you what, I really was glad to see Alex Smith come out and play for Washington. That to me is an inspirational story. If you don't get it, if you haven't had a chance, but you need to get a chance to watch that 30-30 of him, where he was able to come back from that broken leg that he suffered, and then 17 operations later, and he was able to finally get on the field 2 or 3 weeks ago. So kudos to Alex Smith, but and the Washington team. Yeah, you're right. Just not the team that they're not too good right now. No,
no,
so
it's a bad loss.
yeah,
Losses are losses, but I mean those bad losses
exactly.
they affect the psyche. They affect the psyche.
So they got 11 rushes for 60 yards for James Conner, and then he has 20 yards catching. So he's got 80 some yards. Pittsburgh has got 68 rushing yards and 160 yards passing for a total of 228. Tennessee has 33 rushing yards and 50 passing yards for a total of 83. Okay, well,
17 for 25, not too
I know
shabby.
for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns, yeah, that's not too bad. Tannehill 6 for 11
6 and 11 for 50.
but he has a touchdown, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 6-10. The Jets are beating Buffalo. Looks like Allen's having a pretty good day up there for Buffalo. I mean, I like him. I like him as a quarterback. I also like Sam Darnold too. I thought those were 2 guys that were taken in the same year. I like those 2 guys as quarterbacks. But I also agree with you. I really like Joe Burrow. I think he is the
Yeah.
real deal. Man, I would have loved to have gotten him.
Burrow is, I mean, that's the kind they can't drop the proverbial ball here now, Cincinnati, after they have been so poor for so long. Can't if you mess this one up, you might as well move to wherever.
Yeah, right.
Come to Canada. We need a football team in Canada. Like seriously, that is if you got Burrow. This is a generational type quarterback here.
Yes.
If you can't build a team around this guy, forget about it.
Exactly.
You're never going to do it.
Exactly.
It's never going to happen.
And
So
the sad thing of it is that it's going to probably be at least another year or 2 because they don't really have any defense right now.
no, especially their offensive line is
And that
absolutely
too,
horrible,
'cause
and that's the whole thing. He's doing all of this with the crappy offensive line.
exactly, he's running for his freaking life, and he's doing. He look how
Yeah,
good he's doing.
he's getting sacked. What does he get? How many sacks has
Yeah,
he had?
exactly, and he's over 65% on his pass completions.
Yeah.
There's not even. There
Now,
isn't even. I mean, Drew Brees is knocking on that door, but there's no other quarterback out there doing that. Like, all right,
exactly. That's the thing, and they need to get. at least an offensive line quick. I mean, how much abuse can this guy take early on in his career? I don't want to see him hobbling by the time he's 27 years old, 29 years old or whatever.
Exactly.
Like that's the poor guy, poor like the Bengals. You can make them a team. I mean, if they can, they don't even have to build a great team around them. Just even an average team for the
Somebody
other guy,
to
he could
just
probably get you
take some of
somewhere.
the heat off of him, so he's not the only one out there doing stuff. You know what I mean? If they get other people out there to do things to take some of the heat off of him, then he's not the only one out there doing stuff.
Yeah.
More weapons. They need more weapons.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Green, I think he was good when he wasn't hurt, but I think he's been too hurt over the last couple of years, and he's not been very effective. Okay, so they need some receivers. I think the Dixon kid or whatever they got up there, running back, I think he's a pretty good guy, but they need some help in the running back department as well too. They also need help at receiver, and they definitely need help at offensive line and defense. So that's a lot of needs for a team.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. But the time is now because they can't let this talent go to waste for the benefit of the game itself. I mean, it's just the time is now.
Yeah,
Soon, very as soon as possible. Like because you just can't let this talent go to waste.
exactly.
Like for the benefit of the NFL in general, not just the Bengals. Just can't happen.
Can't let that happen. No.
I wouldn't doubt that the NFL in general is putting pressure on them to say, this is this is a big ticket, and we can't have you wasting it. So
I've got a little friend that's flying around, and I'm trying to take care of it.
okay,
He's being a pest. So I was trying to take care of my little friend. So we're just about ready to get to the kickoff here. But I'm not a fan of the commentators at all, by any stretch of the word. But I would love to be hearing what these guys are saying about this game. Because I imagine they're just like completely blown away by the fact that Pittsburgh is up this many points already.
I honestly, I'm surprised people are blown away by it. I talked to a lot of people. I had the Steelers all day in this one, all day. I don't know what anybody was thinking. Okay, yeah, the Titans did play well, but again, if a team has two huge guns going up against a team with the kind of balance that Pittsburgh has. I just didn't understand why people thought that Tennessee had a chance in this. I really didn't think. I think there's other teams that are good teams that they could have a better chance against. I don't see the Steelers hardly losing a game this year.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's going to be some games that are going to be tough. And I thought this game here would be a lot more difficult. There's still a full half of football left. So we're getting ready here for the kickoff. And like I said, if Tennessee can come out here and do the things they need to do and get Henry rolling, then this might be a bit of a different story. But
yeah, let me also say I didn't think it was going to be this much of a blowout in the first half either.
Right.
I thought, but I also didn't think the Titans were going to be so pig-headed with their strengths. Yeah, I didn't think that. I really didn't. And now that I've seen it, I'm like, I'm going to be watching the Titans for a while now to see if they're going to do something about using different parts of their game to win games. Because if they keep on going like this, they don't really, as far as I'm concerned, have much of a chance come playoff time.
Exactly. Because that's exactly how they won in the playoffs, is they were able to just continually wear teams down by just constantly pounding the rock at them. Well, if you're playing against a team that's built to stop that, bless you.
Yeah.
Oh, and TJ Watt just levels Tannehill. Was that supposed to be a handoff? What was that?
Yeah, on the same note, there's something else that you're going to say that the elephant in the room is their offensive line has been brutal
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. Bless you once again.
That's they're not playing up until I don't know. It's possible. It's just that the Steelers are just too strong. Period. You know, it's
And they just
especially when they're but again it's when if you're predictable, then you're not going to be strong.
exactly
And
and
that's all part of the predictability thing again. I
exactly.
think.
And now that's 2 plays in a row now where they've tried to put Derrick Henry right up the middle and it just didn't work.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
No.
And like I said, he's going to get a couple of runs, but for the most part, he's been bottled up. You know, and so that's the thing. He's got 9 rushes for 28 yards. And guess what? He's on the sideline for this play. 3rd and 16. So
Yeah.
we'll see what we got here. They're obviously in the shotgun, and we're rushing for 4 guys and almost intercepted, but that was definitely nobody catching that ball. 4th and 16. So that right there just goes to show you that they did not make any adjustments.
No. They're doing the same
Yeah,
thing.
they didn't make any adjustments. They came out and did exactly the same thing that they started doing at the beginning of the game.
Yep.
So now, what does Pittsburgh do? Pittsburgh needs to come out and just keep the throttle down, just keep the hammer down, keep on keeping going. Yeah, man, I'm surprised that punt wasn't blocked. Ray.
The only thing Pittsburgh has to do now is just not be overconfident. That's it.
Well, now we can just run the ball.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
know what I mean? So now this should just be the James Conner and the Benny Snell and the McFarland show, and it should just be running back by committee, and just keep handing the ball off to it because they haven't stopped it. James Conner has been very successful. They haven't stopped anything. You know what I mean? So I say now we're up 24-7. It's time to just run the ball and see what we got. You know what I mean? What? That's the way you finish games, man. I mean, that's why when Pittsburgh was going to the Super Bowl with Jerome Bettis, Jerome Bettis would come in and he would finish games. And that's how that would be. We'd win a lot of games because we go up so many points and then we just hand the ball off for the rest of the game and just let the running back win the game for us. That's what we need to do today. We need to let the running back win the game for us. So, for sure. Oh, yeah. So we're kind of doing the orange oven mitts again right now, so I get to look at great commercials. But I'll tell you what, Steve, don't let anybody kid you. I can sit here and do the play-by-play all day long, and you got color down, no problem, my man. Okay? This is, I feel completely comfortable. I don't have a problem with asking you any question, or you know what I mean. I think I really like this. This is flying pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I didn't really realize that when obviously my main sport is hockey. I've delved into my whole life, but I never realized how much sport comes to you, no matter what the sport is, when you just know sport, when you just know competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's easy to figure. Yeah. It's easy to figure out.
You know.
And honestly, that's what I love about football is it's. You know what football reminds me of? To tell you the honest truth, if I want to compare it to something, it reminds me of poker a lot.
It does. Me too. I
Poker
agree.
is poker. Poker. What the great Doyle Brunson said, it's a game you learn in 5 minutes, but takes a lifetime to
Yeah,
master.
Doyle Brunson. Yeah, man.
And
I seen him play.
yeah, Doyle Brunson, and that is exactly what football is. You can learn the rules in 5 minutes, but
Takes a
it
lifetime
takes
to
a
learn.
lifetime to master. Every time you're playing again, like when you look at offense, defense, strengths, like things I was talking about using your weaknesses as a strength. And I think that's really what it comes down to. I think the greatest teams either don't have hardly have any weaknesses, but can use their weaknesses as a strength.
Agreed. Now,
And this is what the Titans are not doing here at all.
no, and
They're not using their weaknesses as a
no, and
strength.
they're doing more things even more badly now, man. With that very bad, very bad play there out of bounds, slamming Connor to the ground. That was a 15-yard penalty there.
Yeah, frustration starting to
That's what
set
I
in.
mean.
And and this is what happens when you overvalue your strengths against a team that has as like the Steelers.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You have to know your
yeah.
team. You have to be honest with yourself about what your team is with your opposition. And I don't see a team that was honest with themselves here.
Nope. 2nd and 11, so that was a loss of 1 on that play for Connor on that play. But that's exactly what we need to do. We need to just continually to give the ball to Connor and let him, do his thing, be the workhorse like he said he was gonna be. You know, so he's off to the side right now. 2nd and 11. Ben drops back to throw. So Dante Johnson with the catch. So we're not deviating from our game plan. Okay. So that's something else that I was going to be expecting to see too. Are we just going to now suddenly, pull up into a shell and just, do the little, we'll run all day long and Clowney down again. Oh, that's not good. Is he going to get up? He missed some time this week in practice with an injury, so I'm actually surprised that he was playing today. I wasn't expecting him to make it to the game today, but Clowney is in. So, hey, because we're missing some guys. Pittsburgh's missing some guys as well. But Derek Watt we're missing. He's out. So, but we did get DeCastro is back, so that's good. And Deontay Johnson is back, so that's good too. That's another thing too, where I think we got our guys back where we were a little bit banged up because they both missed the last 2 games. So having our full complement of weapons back and mostly our full line, with the exception of the offensive tackle, this is the first game since game 1 that we've had our original starting offensive line.
Yeah.
And even that, it's still not even the full starting offensive line because Chucks is in for Zach. Because Zach Banner was our originally starting tackle. In the first game, we lost him to a knee injury that sent him out for the rest of the year. So we'll see how he...
Now the Bills just got another
Did they?
field goal.
The Bills did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it took them like a 5-minute drive.
Right.
So
Nobody knows how to circle the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
I need them to get 12 points.
Okay.
Need to cover 11.
Well,
Yeah, not good.
okay. Well,
Then Browns are on 3rd and 4, so it looks like they're going to come back. 3rd and 4 at Cincinnati 7, so it looks like they're at least going to get a field goal as well.
okay.
Cut it to 4. Cut it to 4.
Right.
And first 10 at Detroit's at their own 32. The Lions are against Falcons, so they got a ways to go.
Okay. Here we go here. Pittsburgh in the shotgun. It's 3rd and 4. 12 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Benny drops back to pass, and he airs it out to Chase Claypool, who couldn't get that one, but there is a penalty on that one.
That's pass
Yeah, you
interference.
think? You can't
Yeah.
reach up over the top and prevent the guy from making the catch. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he put totally, yeah, no. Sorry, look, he would have been okay if he had looked around to see the ball coming in, but he didn't even look around.
Yeah.
You know what I
No.
mean?
No.
Yeah, you got to look
Yeah.
around to see the ball coming.
Yeah. You might as well just like carried a blanket with him and threw it over him.
So there you go, Pittsburgh
Uh,
1st and 10 here. That's a spot foul there. So that happens where the foul happens. So Pittsburgh in the catch-up zone at the 20-yard line. And Connor bouncing it out to the outside, gets down to about the 9.
Browns tied it up.
Did they? Yep. Okay. Washington 22, Dallas 3. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not changing.
Yeah, right. So there you go.
They're at Dallas's 27, so they
Right.
might
Cleveland
get.
and Cincinnati is now tied up.
They're at their. Oh, they're at their own. They're at their own
Yeah.
27. Yeah.
Pittsburgh 2nd and 3. Benny comes out with Connor back there in the eye. Ben under center. That's a handoff straight ahead. And that's a big loss there. That's a big loss.
Hasn't been too much of that. But you notice that the Steelers are playing run plays like that. Okay, maybe they don't work all the time, but you don't see the Titans doing it at all. Like there's no depth to their game plan at all. Where the Steelers are playing many different options, not always to their strengths, and that's why the Steelers are a great team this year. They're well coached. They're well everything. I really like the Steelers this year in so many ways. I mean, I admit I wasn't as strong on them before the season, but now watching them, and I've watched them a lot this year, I think that they are just one fantastic team all around.
Yeah, they do seem to be a lot more balanced than they were last year, which obviously, it's amazing when you get a franchise quarterback who's pretty assuredly going to
So,
be a Hall of Famer.
yeah, well, that will give you more
Well,
options
yeah,
too,
that
right?
kind of helps your offense, and then especially when you have a first-round draft pick who Chase Claypool has turned into quite the selection,
Yeah,
second-round selection for us out of Notre Dame, and then you have
yeah,
second-year players like Deontay Johnson who are making an impact on the team. So I mean, look, and Juju Smith-Schuster, third-year player, coming in and making an impact on the team as well too. So. Here we go. Pittsburgh 3rd and 6. From the 12, Benny drops back to pass, and Eric Ebron reaches out for that one, but I believe that was triple coverage. It's 4th and 6, and I believe we'll be sending out the Boz to try for more points. Yeah, that was a tough catch. That was a little bit overthrow there, Benny. And then another takedown of Ben. And still no call. So that's 3 now we've seen. So now you've actually witnessed this now, Perlo. You've seen it firsthand.
well, the first one I don't think was necessarily. Maybe the last two, yeah.
Yeah, that first one, yeah.
But
Or maybe even that last one, but
first one, I think he already had him really before, and he maybe used a lot of aggression to take him down.
right. And see, they're not supposed
But
to
the
do
last
that.
one,
They're not supposed to
yeah,
do that. You know what I mean? As far as the
yeah.
defensive player, And then, yeah, obviously the second two I thought were very bad. So, but that happens like a lot during our games. And I don't see that happening a lot with other quarterbacks and other teams. You know what I mean? So.
I can. Part of the reason why it happens a lot, I don't know about as far as whether it's called or not, is because Ben gets it off so fast that the they think they have
Yeah.
him,
Well, he also
but
he
but
holds on to the ball a lot too sometimes. You know what I mean? So it's some of it's partially his fault as well. You know. Because when you hold on to the ball like that and you're running around trying to make plays, and it's like,
Somebody's gonna grab
yeah,
you.
you know,
But yeah.
but being such a strong guy and being so big, it makes, it makes it that much harder to bring him down. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, his first couple years in the league, man, he was sacked a lot. A lot. In fact, there was questioning about how if he was going to continue to make it. You know, because by like year 7, he had been sacked the most. He was the most sacked quarterback 3 years in a row. Well,
Yeah, that like Burrow could be the next. Could be
and
breaking.
Kyler
Maybe
Murray
in
came
that
out his first year. He was kind of sacked a lot too. You know, look, there's a lot of guys that come out their first year and get sacked a lot. You know,
because they're usually drafted and by crappy teams.
and the fact that they're trying to do more than what they should and
Sure.
taking on more responsibilities than they should because they're trying to win the game.
Yeah.
You know, so no, stop doing that.
27-7. Not even
Yeah.
close.
So that's a
The Lions come back. It's 14-13 Lions. Or Falcons, I
yeah.
mean.
Now I have to say there are more folks in the stands than I thought there was. And I think it's because each week they're allowing more and more folks in, and it's also depending on the geography and the geographic location of where you are. So,
Right.
like in Pennsylvania, you're where the Steelers play. You're allowed to have, I think it's 25% of whatever the capacity of the stadium is. So the stadium at Pittsburgh is 69,000. So whatever 25% of 69,000 is like, I don't know, 14,000 people or something. You know, so Tennessee 1st and 10. They have the I formation with Henry in the backfield, and it's a handoff to Henry, who goes for 2 yards. Gets tackled by T.J. Watt. How much do you want to see if the next play is a run up the middle?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I wish I could do prop bets. Oh, it's not.
Okay, right? Green Bay just scored again, 28-7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, 2nd and 8, Tennessee. It's handoff. No, it's a play action pass, and it's a catch up the middle. Oh, he's running. He's down to the 40. He scores.
Yeah.
And just like that.
Long pass.
Yep.
Long
It
pass.
wasn't a long
Remember?
pass. It was a short pass, but he was able to break through and get to the second tier. And that is a pass of over 40 yards.
Midfield. Still better than what they were doing before. It was only passing like maybe just past the
That's a 70 or 60-yard pass play.
60-yard pass play.
73-yard touchdown reception. Yeah, that's not good. So that's now 7 of those plays that the Steelers defense has allowed. And they've all resulted in touchdowns. So Tennessee now trying to make a game of it, 27-13.
You got a long way to go.
27-14.
Yeah.
But when you have plays like that, it don't take long. You know what I mean? Don't take long when you got plays like that. I mean, all that was just a pass, like a little play action pass, and our defenders bit on the play action, and that's why he was able to run through the second tier of the defense and score. TD by the Titans. Putting them at 14. There you go. So we've had 27 playbacks.
Oh, have it?
The average is 9 minutes of watch time. So
It's not bad.
no, it's not bad. So okay, I say it's all good. I mean, that's the only sad thing about it is that I don't have 6,000 people on my channel.
Well, yeah.
But it'll come.
That's if I could figure out why worse on yours and not mine, I'll never know. I don't know.
That's okay. We'll get it. It'll come. We'll figure it out. Oh, so it looks like they're gonna do. Oh. Okay, so Pittsburgh needs to come right back and answer back. If Pittsburgh is able to come back and answer back, then I think we're good. You know what I mean? Pittsburgh cannot afford to do a 3 and out here. Okay? We need to be able to just take the ball and march it down the field just like they did.
I just don't see like I said, even though they did change some things with their offense to improve. I haven't seen enough from the Titans defense to even have my heart skip a beat for what's going on here. I don't see them coming back in any possibility really. I haven't seen anything from the defense. The only thing that would Pittsburgh will have to beat themselves because the Titans aren't going to beat them.
That's exactly what happened, man. He missed his assignment. Well, he didn't miss it. He just got picked. And the pass play went right to him, and that's why he was open over the middle like that. So that was a breakdown in coverage for us. I mean, that was a good play by them to see that, but that was a breakdown in coverage for us. And we had a screenplay that went nowhere to McFarland. What the frick are you doing? What the heck is that? So, Cincinnati 20, Cleveland 17. So, Cleveland is trying to claw its way back. Still looks like Jadeveon Clowney's on the sideline over there.
That hasn't been updated for me.
Oh, okay. So Pittsburgh here, 2nd and 10, and it's a handoff delay to James Conner, who gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That's not. What do we? Okay. Come on, guys. Let's go. New Orleans 24, Carolina 17. That's turning out to be the game, man. That's turned out to be the game. 4 minutes left in the third on that one. Pittsburgh 3rd and 10. Ebron in motion. Ben in the shotgun with a sidecar. And it's a quick little pass out to Ante Johnson, who gets 3 yards shy of the first down for 4th down. That's where I don't understand that play. Why, if you have 10 yards to go, do you only run a 3-yard route? You know what I mean?
No idea.
I don't get it. What? Oh, no. It's the punter. The new punter, who was the old punter, is now the new punter again. Yeah, I'll explain it later.
Bills are now 1st and 10 at the Jets 22.
Oh, there you go. So that was a fair catch there by the Titans on the 19-yard line. And that's where they will be in business. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter, or in the third quarter. So
third quarter.
Okay, so the punter dilemma. So Pittsburgh originally, at the beginning of the season, had Jordan Berry on the team. And then Kevin Colquitt, or Dustin Colquitt is the son of the Colquitt who used to punt for the Steelers. And
Hmm.
so we said, well, we'll drop Jordan Berry and we'll pick up Colquitt. And unfortunately, Colquitt just wasn't he just wasn't working out. Okay, he wasn't kicking the ball very well. And so we went back to the original punter that we had, which was Jordan Berry, who was the guy that kicked today. So Colquitt's out and Jordan Berry is back in. He was the punter that we originally had at the start of training camp, and then we got rid of to get Colquitt in, and then Colquitt's out, and now Jordan Berry is back in. So that is the punter dilemma.
Ah,
So yeah, it's funny how things can happen like that. You can drop players and sign players. And they asked Mike Tomlin, the coach of the Steelers, why did you re-sign Jordan Berry? And I liked his answer. He was like, well, and during this time of COVID, he said it would be better to bring in somebody that you know has already been tested and clean, and you know what I mean, instead of trying to truck in all these people from outside to try to come in and then try to make the team or something. You know what I mean? And so that I thought
mm,
that was very poignant of him to say that. So, and it makes a lot of sense. Why would you want to bring somebody in that you don't know, that has to go through the protocol that potentially could be exposing you to the virus, whatever. You know what I mean?
hmm.
So I'm also interested to see how the hockey is going to start here January 1st. So
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things going on there, and they haven't come out with it. Canadian League and changing the, or not league, but division, and
yep.
changing the divisions around and all that.
Yep. So here we go.
Uh,
Tennessee here, 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. And guess what? It's going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry. Hey, it's a handoff to Derrick Henry, who gets -2 yards. Guess what? A first down handoff to Derrick Henry is probably not your best play
Apparently, it's their only play.
on first down. Really? They're saying he got back to the original line of scrimmage on that? Really? Okay, 2nd and 10. Apparently that Tannehill is changing the play, and it's another handoff to Derrick Henry, who gets 2 yards maybe, and that's Highsmith on the tackle. And we got the San Francisco and the Patriots game later today, and looks like Falcons and Detroit 13-14, with Falcons 1 point ahead on that one.
Yep, it's been like that for quite a while
Yeah.
now. The Lions have pretty much had possession this whole quarter, but couldn't get anything.
Wow, 3rd and 8,
So they,
and he gets about 4 yards on that to bring up 4th down. So Tennessee basically does another 4-and-out too. So
not what they needed at this stage of the game, that's for sure.
no, it's not. I got the buddy is back, flying in my face. So Tennessee is
Panth-
punting.
Panthers come back, tied against the Saints.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. So there's another punt to the Steelers, and Ray catches the ball and goes out of bounds there at about the 15-yard line. Yeah. So Pittsburgh will be 1st and 10 at the 15. So I'll tell you what, man, James Conner's been doing really well today. He's got he needs a couple more yards to get his 100. You know what I'm saying? So Derrick Henry is doesn't he only I think he only has like 73 yards for Derrick Henry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, I think Derrick Henry has done very well considering everybody knows what's going to happen. Uh, like just with Steelers defense and knowing what the play is going to be, I say he's done very
yep,
well. It's kind of hard to pick up any yardage at all when four guys are going to be on top of you before you even get started.
exactly.
Pretty damn
Yeah.
good. Pretty
I mean,
damn
that
good,
just
I
goes to
would
show
say.
you the power that he
Uh,
is, Eric Ebron with the catch on
yeah,
that one there, man. I like that. He ran over that linebacker, man. Like, totally ran over him for 5 yards on that. But, yeah, when they know it's coming and he's still able to get that many yards, that says a lot about the
yeah,
talent.
it's pretty good. Pretty good.
2nd and 5, Ben back in the shotgun. And it's a pass up to, is that, oh, man. Slam to the ground there. Is that Juju? Yep, okay. I couldn't see who caught that ball there initially. So that was Juju on the catch. Looks like Pittsburgh's doing a little bit more of a hurry up here. Where we're not really huddling up, you know what I mean? 3rd and 3 on that.
I might as well want to.
4 minutes and 36 seconds left to go here. Pittsburgh at their own 23-yard line. Little wide receiver screen to Juju for a first down and a couple extra yards down for another 7 more yards. So that's a first down catch for Juju. That's 2 in a row now for him. Yeah, 24-24 there for Carolina and New Orleans. Drew
Oh,
Brees, 25 of 31 for 245 yards and 2 touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. So Drew Brees doing it right there. First quarterback to surpass 7,000 career completions. All right, congratulations,
yeah,
Drew
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Brees. Ben, 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Oh, it bounced off his helmet. Ah,
Yeah.
well, that's
Yep.
not good when you bounce one off your helmet.
I think it was off his hand, actually.
No, that. Oh yeah, it was off his hand.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he did get his hand in the way there.
That's usually not good when that happens. Because that's usually a free interception there. I mean, the ball's pretty much just in the air. And
We'll see if they actually do something different
yep,
here.
yep.
Nope. Well, they did, but they didn't get a chance
So
to.
first 5 games, Ben had 1 interception. Today he's had 2, but that first one that he had was in the end zone at the end of the quarter or at the end of the half. So hey, it's Tennessee in the eye, and it's a play action, but Tannehill gets smothered. Holy moly. Boy, that was a... Hey, I'll meet you at the quarterback. Everybody was there. Holy moly. There's Vince Williams gets his hand in there. Then Cam Hayward gets his hands in there. Stephon Tuitt was in
I was
there.
gonna say before this. I was gonna say before this started, like it's a good thing again that that they're likely not going to do much different than they already have been on offense. The Titans. And,
Oh, boy. That was almost picked off there, too. That was a pass there that was a little bit ill-advised, I would think. That brings up 3rd and 13 for the Tennessee Titans.
yeah, pass it to Henry up the middle.
Oh, that's what happened. He got
Nope.
a hand on it.
Uh,
He got a hand on it. That's why I changed the trajectory of it. Tannehill, 8 for 15, 127 yards, 2 touchdowns. Can we get a pick? Can we throw a pick on there? Can the Steelers go? Looks like they're coming. And then they back off and they bring 4. And then Tannehill steps up and, oh, it was almost picked off. Joe Hayden back there playing safety. Almost grabbed that one off the turf. 4th and 13. So I believe they're going to march out their field goal unit out here and try to get some points on the board, maybe. Sure looks like that's what they're going to do. So 3 minutes left to go in the third, and Tennessee is trotting out their field goal kicker for a 51-yard attempt. Well, alrighty, that's some guts, and that looks like that's good. Yep.
It was
That's
good.
good for 51 yards. Holy moly. Tennessee gets up to within 10. Field goal by Tennessee to get to within 10. Tight. There we go. 17-27. Pittsburgh gets the ball back here now. So, what do you think Pittsburgh should do? I think they should eat the clock. Run the ball, eat the clock. And points. Run the ball, eat the clock, and score points. And not field goals. We need touchdowns. Field goals. No, we need touchdowns. So here we go. Kickoff, and the kickoff goes to the back of the end zone, and Pittsburgh starts off on the 25, 1st and 10, with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the third. Cleveland goes up 24, Cincinnati 20. Cleveland is now ahead. So they've come back and scored now twice to come out ahead now. Cincinnati, Cleveland has. Yeah, that's a touchdown pass. Roethlisberger 22 for 33, 188 yards. And it's a delayed handoff to James Conner, who stumbles and still gets 5 yards.
Yeah, 2nd and 5. At their own 30.
Well, he was lucky, boy. He almost that was almost a see you bye. He was close on that one.
That short passes.
Well, that was a handoff to James Conner.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting that you're not watching the game that I'm watching.
I am watching the game that you're watching. It's just that you're watching it ahead of me.
In advance. Yeah.
But yep, short little pass. Vance McDonald turns it into a first down and eating the clock. Do you notice how when we have the ball and now there's 40 seconds in between plays. All right. So that's the game clock, or that's the play clock is 40 seconds. So you notice how when Pittsburgh hikes the ball, it's flashing red, which means that they're running out of time.
Yeah, because they're running the
That's
clock
right.
as much as
That's
possible.
right.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he slipped down. Got maybe a yard, but he slipped down on that one. Pittsburgh's using a little bit of that misdirection stuff to get Conner out there a little bit. Houston puts up 10 points so far now on Green Bay to go. Green Bay 28, Houston 10. Detroit 13, Atlanta 14. That's in the fourth. That just started in the fourth. Stafford 16 for 22, 221 yards. Benny in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Gets good protection, and wide receiver, I believe, fell down.
Is it raining now?
I believe that's exactly what happened. Wide receiver fell down. Deontay Johnson just fell down. Whoops. I believe they are playing on natural grass out there today. So, and it does look a little overcast there and cloudy, so it might have rained maybe at some point. I don't know. But he did look like he just slipped down there on that play.
Ooh.
Pittsburgh on third down conversions today are 9 for 12, so that's pretty good for us. 3rd and 10 on this one. No. Man, the balls are just popping in the air today. That's an incomplete pass.
That's incomplete, but it was darn close.
Thank God! Whew! Yeah, you can't bounce it off the ground and then call that a catch. Yeah. So, all right. So we're punting, but we did waste a good, 3 minutes off the clock.
There's only 38 seconds left.
Oh, that's a good punt. Holy moly, back down to the 10. And he's going to get tackled right down there at the 15. Oh, there's a flag here for a late hit, I bet you, out of bounds. That's going to give him 15 yards there, I think, is what's going on. That's not good. Personal foul, late hit, out of bounds, 15-yard penalty. How is that out of bounds? I mean, how is that?
Well, it was out of bounds.
Okay, but how is that a penalty? Because the guy obviously had no clue where he was.
Yeah, I would maybe you can make that argument, I suppose, but yeah, it seems a little chintzy to me.
Exactly. Chintzy is a good word to put it. It's a call that should be made because he was out of bounds and he did complete the tackle. You know what I mean? But
oh my gosh, you know what? Now Cowboys Dalton's hurt too.
Oh no. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, guess what they did on first down? They ran Henry up the middle.
No, you tell lies.
No, I did not. For 3 yards, Derrick Henry up the middle for 3 yards. He's got 13 rushes for 35 yards. That's all he has is 35 yards.
35 yards.
That's it, 35.
And he's held the ball more than any other person on it.
Yeah. 13 touches he
like,
has, yeah.
Get it through your head. Maybe play a play action and put Henry to the outside every once in a while.
Every time they've done the play action.
Do something different. My gosh,
Exactly.
It's quite clear what's happening. Quite clear. Like, I don't know.
Every time they've done
like
that,
said,
though,
Perlo,
every time they've done that play action, though, they've been successful. That's how they scored that touchdown.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Do a play action or something. Like I said, like playing poker, right? If everybody knows that you're going to be bluffing in a spot and you do it every single time, you're probably going to lose all your money. Probably going to be felted.
And especially if you don't have the cards. Because if you don't...
Well, that's why you're bluffing.
Right. But I mean, sometimes you bluff when you have cards.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. So it's a semi-bluff. Yeah. Like a semi-bluff that you could have the best hand, but you'd rather not see the... You'd rather not see.
Now I'm giving away all my secrets now.
Do it on the last street, bluff on the last street. That's the most common time that people get burnt a lot.
Especially because you try to bluff and then you don't get the cards, and then somebody calls you on that bluff. See, that's why I don't bluff.
Yeah. Oh, you don't bluff? Oh,
I come right out and tell you. I do not bluff. I come right out and tell you. Because I do not ever get the cards, so why bother wasting the time? Uh-oh. Oh, we had a little blip in the action there, and then we came right back.
Yeah, but to put it into the Titans need to call the bluff of the Steelers. They needed to do it, and now they're still not doing it, which I suppose makes kind of sense now because now you're a desperate team, and the opposition definitely is expecting it. So it's almost the unexpected thing to do is not do it. But because they didn't do it in the first quarter, the rest of it doesn't really matter. There's no right move to do now. This was poor coaching. I think that, and I mean, there's other aspects as
Oh
well,
yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, yeah.
I think a lot of it was poor coaching here. This is really
I
surprising.
have to agree with you 110% because I thought for sure. Look, last year they were pretty much pegging Vrabel for Coach of the Year. Okay, because of what he did,
Yeah,
because of him being able to take
right,
the Titans and being able to go as deep as they went into the playoffs. Okay,
right.
but you're right. They have been completely, it's the start of the fourth quarter here, and Tennessee's got the ball, and it's Derrick Henry running for a first down. He gets 10 yards on that play.
hmm
Okay,
And he'll do that from
I
time
mean
to
that's what
time,
I mean. Yeah, he's gonna
even
get
if you know what
those.
you're doing.
He's gonna get
He's
those.
that good.
But okay, I don't
Very,
care about that. I don't have a problem with bending, not breaking. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's the start of the fourth quarter, and Derrick Henry has 44 yards.
hmm
Okay, what? First and 10. It's another handoff to Derrick Henry, and he only gets 3 yards. But that's all they're.
Yeah.
They are not going away from this at all. They are just continually giving it
No,
to him.
no, they're not changing the plan or the their way of trying to penetrate the defense at all.
Nope.
It's
So I don't know, man. But then again, if they keep doing it, see that's the thing in football. It's almost like when like in hockey, you keep doing something, you keep banging bodies, and you keep banging bodies, and you keep banging bodies. Eventually, you're gonna that's gonna wear you down. You know what I mean? And you don't want to do that anymore. Especially now you get into the fourth quarter and you don't want to hit people anymore, and you don't want to get hit anymore.
yeah.
So that's a 9 yard pass play, and he's lucky he got that one out. Holy moly, he's lucky he got that one out. So 3rd and 1, and I believe they do not make it. They do not make that at all.
They're gonna give it to
But they're gonna get. Are you kidding?
I told you.
He's not even at the line. They're not even gonna measure it either.
No, they're gonna give it to him.
That is just crazy. I can't believe they're not even measuring that. Oh my gosh. If I was a coach, I would be challenging that. Yeah, I would definitely be challenging that.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
As soon as they snap the ball, though, that's it. You can't challenge it. It's over. Yep.
Mike, you let me down, Mike.
Derrick Henry for like 6 yards.
Guys, please.
I can't believe that they gave them that first down. He was clearly not at the first. They didn't even measure. I've never seen that before, ever. Never. Play action pass. Oh, he did catch it. Yep. Down to the 27-yard line. 12 minutes left. Ooh, boy, that was... Whew! Barely caught that one, didn't he?
So yeah. What's the
Shoo, barely caught that ball. So, Derrick Henry running.
Henry's
There he goes.
going to the
First down.
sidelines now rather than going up the middle. Was this the plan the whole time? To just do the same play all the way up until the fourth quarter and then start changing your game
I
plan?
don't know.
Was that the
Maybe
plan?
because look what's going on here. He's able to find more cracks, and he's getting more
Well,
yards.
they're pushing him to the outside now.
Yeah.
What I've been saying all along. Why have they not been putting Henry to the
Yeah.
outside?
So now
Just up the middle, up the middle, up the middle.
there's a touchdown.
And then now they start pushing him to the outside and going up the
Yeah.
middle. Oh, wow, a different look. Yeah, why didn't you think of that earlier? I don't. So
Okay, so that they didn't give it to him. So you didn't give him that, but you give him the first down, really? Okay, that was clearly a touchdown.
His knee was
Yeah,
down
but I'm
here.
sorry. They gave you the first down where they shouldn't have, and they should have given you the touchdown on this, and they didn't. And clearly, we got Wormley, our defensive tackle Wormley. Let me see. Yeah, that's clearly a touchdown. Oh yeah, his knee is down. Okay, yep.
Yeah, his knee was
Yep, his
down.
knee was down. Okay. Wow, they actually got one right. That's amazing. I can't believe that, because they certainly haven't gotten too many of them right today. Yeah, there's the knee right there. That's down. Okay, yep. Are they looking at it? Is they challenging it? No. Okay. 2nd and goal from the inch-yard line. It's Derrick Henry. Oh, it's the fade route. No, it goes incomplete. Nope, that didn't work. You can't do that. Whoops. Pittsburgh was waiting for that one. Here we go now. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Derrick Henry up the middle. Gets stopped. Gets stopped.
Wasn't even close.
Nope. Pittsburgh stands tall. Stops Derrick Henry at the 2. Bang. Nope. TJ said not on my watch. Nope.
4th and goal. Now,
Yep.
are you going to just do the same play? Are you going to actually play Henry out wide or something rather than the same play every single time?
No, they're probably going to kick it, because if they kick it, that puts them within 3 points. Yeah, it looks like they're going for it here.
Oh, you have no
Yeah.
choice but to go for
Yeah,
it.
either that, if you kick it, because if you kick it, that still puts you within 1 score. And there's still a lot of football left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's true. If you kick it, you could at least get a touchdown and then do a 2-point or go in overtime or something.
Right.
But if you got that little and you've got Henry, you probably go for it here, right? That's the thing. But if you do the same play as you've been doing all game with Henry, I'd say it's like maybe 30% you actually get over the line here.
Yeah.
You gotta if they actually do something different and trust the rest of their team instead of playing just their strengths, maybe they have 60-70%. And he does do something different, and he drops it.
And there you have it.
Flag though.
It looked like
Oh my god.
and he drops back. So what's the flag? What's the flag gonna be here? What's the flag? I don't understand. What's the flag? He was within 5 yards. Oh, holding. Oh, you're kidding me? Really? They're calling that? 23-27. We're awaiting either the kick or the extra point. Look, I'm going to tell you something here, okay? I think that there were 2 calls on this drive that were bogus, okay? That first down call should have never happened. That was not a first down, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, they had the opportunity to challenge, and they didn't, though. So.
Well, I don't think they could have. Okay, I don't think you can challenge the spot of the ball on a first down. I thought you could, but apparently, maybe I don't know, or maybe they didn't. Maybe they saw something that I didn't, but I didn't think that was a first down. And I think that was a pretty ticky-tack holding call. So, hey, man.
Even on the Titans side, that was clearly a touchdown.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even on their side.
Yeah, exactly. So.
I thought,
No, yeah, not that we're saying anything bad or nothing, Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you, viewer. I think we're
Oh,
down. We're
we
down
have
to
one viewer.
one. We're down to one viewer. We got 33 playbacks though.
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Titans score to climb within 3
That's why we need to swap the restaurant.
Pittsburgh. So it's now 27 to 24. Yay, and now we have 0 viewers.
Yeah. Well, usually that happens when it goes into like commercial and stuff like that. In fact, you can have one.
That commercial was really cute. Did you see the Lowe's commercial? That was cute.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, there's these three guys painting a house, and they're all apparently Broncos fans, right?
Oh, okay.
And the one guy's got the thing, the real long pole and everything, and they're watching the game as they're painting, and Broncos score, and they started jumping up and down, and there's paint everywhere.
Paint everywhere.
That was adorable. See, I like commercials that make you happy, but not cheesy happy. They're trying too hard happy.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. So,
She's back. No,
Tennessee has kind of climbed on pretty much most of the way back, 24-27. So I was not really expecting that. I
Oh, I obviously wasn't.
no. But that's what happens when you get that interception like that. When the ball pops up like that, and you get the interception, and you start at the 30. That makes it easy. You know what I mean? So.
that wasn't the interception.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh needs to just keep on keeping on. Keep doing what you're doing. Is that going to be a penalty against them, hopefully?
No, it's against us.
Of course it's against us. Yep. So we start from the 12-yard line, I think? Or something crazy ugly like that? Yeah, the 12-yard line. So, all right. Yay, 12-yard line.
Short little pass.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is now a game, and I did not see this coming, I have to say. It just appears that
We let them get
they
back in it.
well, I mean, that was kind of there was a fluky play there, but also Tennessee has started to play Henry to the outside rather than straight
Yep.
up the middle all
Yeah, yeah,
game.
yeah.
I don't know if that was just the plan to get here's like it's like the silver coin hypnotizing thing where you just keep on showing them the same thing over and over and over again,
Yeah.
believing that in the fourth quarter you can come back from 17 points down and start playing
Yeah.
different ways. Like
Exactly.
that is a weird game plan if you ask me.
Oh, there's
I
a
don't
there's a
know.
sideline pass to Eric Ebron for close to a first down. But yeah, I see what you mean though. You can't expect to keep seeing the same thing and then, oh, it's different now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, well, I mean, is that the game plan from the beginning? It seems odd. We're just going to keep on trying to put Henry up the middle, up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. Okay, and now we're down 17. That was the plan before the game started. We know we're not going to win this way, but if we wait till the fourth quarter and start playing differently than we have, that'll throw them off and we'll be able to come
right,
back and win it. It's
first
just
down pass to
odd.
Juju Smith-Schuster out there in the flat. So that gets us a first down, and that was a good pass play by Juju. But look, if you come out with that kind of a game plan, yeah, that's not the way to do it. And I don't think that really
No.
was. I don't think that was their game plan. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I just don't think that was their game plan.
Oh, it can't be their game plan, but what was it? Was it the only it was the game plan just not followed by the players up until that point, and then
That
in the
could be
fourth
that too.
quarter they
Yeah.
started doing the actual game plan. That's the only thing that makes
Yeah.
sense because who's calling the plays and who's not following the call in that sense, right? Like it's in that up until the fourth quarter there.
Exactly. Exactly. And I like what Pittsburgh's doing right now. Continuing on, keeping on, keeping on. Looks like New Orleans went up 27-24 there over Carolina with a field goal there, with 1 minute and 51 seconds left to go in that game. So that'll be a tight match game there, boy. Woo. Pittsburgh 2nd and 7. Benny in the shotgun. And he drops back and lets one go. And that's incomplete to Juju Smith-Schuster. Bringing up 3rd and 7. Yeah, it says Dalton there left the game with a concussion. Oh, that can't be good.
Yeah.
That can't be good. Who is their 3rd string quarterback now? Because
Does it matter really?
right. Cleveland 31, Cincinnati 27.
They couldn't win with their
Yeah,
backup.
right. You hear that? Cleveland 31, Cincinnati 27.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Woo!
Defense.
3rd and 7 for Pittsburgh. And it looks like it's a first down catch there for Juju.
Nice.
Yeah. He gets spun around there a little bit.
Oh, he took a good one there in the thigh. That's what I mean. Like when we were talking about, oh my gosh, are you gonna get up from that, dude?
Oh, wow.
That was quite the hit. I don't. Is he getting up? No, I didn't think so.
I got
No, that's not him.
No, it looked like he got something like maybe gave out on his leg. Oh no, he got
Yeah,
his shoulder. Oh no, wait, no. It was number 55 that's down.
yeah, it's not him. It's down.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Remember, now we're at commercial break here now. Remember, I was saying like an abuse in the game that a player takes compared to hockey. Like if a hockey player took that kind of hit in a game, he'd be done. He'd be done.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be getting up from
Yeah,
that.
no.
And that would be a penalty, by the way.
Yeah, in hockey.
That would be,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be a penalty. So that's what I mean by the abuse in one game. Like it is absolutely insane the abuse that football players take. It's in for a one game.
Right.
You can make a case that hockey players take more abuse over a whole season, but not one game. Not one game.
Okay, that I can buy into. I mean, but there's a lot of time in between plays for football, as you can see. So hockey players, there's constant movement, constant, you know what I mean? Where football,
Yeah.
you see the guys, they walk back to the huddle, they walk up to the line of scrimmage before they hike the ball. You know what I mean? Where in hockey, you're constantly moving, constantly skating, constantly, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'm with
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's more.
You're constantly
Football's worse for. Sorry about that. I can barely hear her talking.
That's okay.
Bronice, what were you
Yeah,
saying
no,
there?
she's agreeing. She's agreeing.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
agreeing.
with you.
Oh, okay.
With you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I thought you couldn't hear me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. She's agreeing
No.
with you that she thinks that, you know, when you do that, it makes it, you know. Nope.
Hey, Lauren's on. Lauren's on. Lauren.
Hey. Hello. How do?
Hello, Lauren. How you doing, buddy?
And you see that our buddy Professor is on. Hey, Pro. What's up, Joe?
Is he?
Yeah?
Oh, look at
What's
that.
up, Joe?
Joe, how you doing,
Yeah,
buddy?
man.
We're waiting, Joe. We're waiting for the Bills to get a touchdown here in the last fourth quarter. 4-4-4 left in the fourth. Cool.
Yeah, Panthers lost. Oh, no.
Did you see all the dogs? Now I'll say it.
Oh
Don't do.
no. So much for that game, because the last we saw it was what, 27-24.
Saints did put it away.
Yeah.
I like the Panthers to cover on there. I don't think we put it in, but that was good. That was a good play.
Oh, Juju with the catch on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. That puts it out over into their side of the ball, their side of the 50 now. Great catch from Juju on the outside. Yeah, man. We'll take that 1st and 10. Six minutes, 41 seconds left. And Pittsburgh's got 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line. And, oh, that was a timing pattern that just didn't go right. Didn't quite turn around there, just Mr. Dante. 16-14, Detroit over Atlanta. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in that one. And yeah, that is a score there for Cleveland. Was that Kareem Hunt?
31-27,
Yep. Was
yeah.
that Kareem Hunt that went in there for that one? So, excuse me, Pittsburgh, 2nd and 10. And, oh, hey. we just, oh, Connor almost gets his head ripped off. Gosh, that should be a penalty on that. No call.
Really?
Yeah, no call.
That wasn't a horse collar?
No, he practically got his head ripped off. Yeah, but man, that's just no. I can't believe they didn't call that. I can't believe they didn't call that. That's 3 calls now that should have been called.
I can't. Sorry.
What is going on?
Who's your buddy there, Lauren? I don't know, man. Panthers, yeah, they're missing McCaffrey, and Bridgewater's coming. Nice little pass play out there to Dante Johnson for the 1st down. They shouldn't even measure that. Should automatically be a 1st down. Man, Burrow 32 for 42 and a rushing touchdown. Holy moly. Looks like we lost the feed there, maybe.
Gotcha.
I think we might have lost the feed. Oh, the TV. Like the
Oh, on the TV.
Yeah, like
Oh,
the
okay.
TV. Like, it's been the last couple minutes, it's been like phasing in and out. Like, okay.
You remember on Independence Day when the TVs kept going?
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I think the Panthers, once they get McCaffrey back, and I think Bridgewater's a pretty good quarterback, but I agree they're probably a little bit more rebuilding than anything right now, especially with the loss of Cam Newton. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 9 catches for 85 yards. James Conner, 19 rushes for 79 yards. So I don't understand what the delay is here, or did they lose the feed? Because they're,
Let me see.
yeah, I don't understand what the delay is here, or why they're showing the guys in the booth or in the. So maybe I don't know. Maybe they lost the feed to the game.
Turn your.
So no, we got it. So that.
Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, that was a 3rd and 6 now. We missed like a couple of seconds there. Looks like they may have lost the feed there to that. Like Jalen Samuels is in. So I wonder if he's doing a series here, Jalen Samuels. Yeah, he's running out to the outside. So I like Jalen Samuels. He's a pretty good player. 3rd and 6 here and that's a 1st down by Dante Johnson.
No.
Oh, he's hurt.
But Johnson's hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah, I saw his knee buckle.
Yeah. Oh man, that's not good.
So much of that happening with this.
And he missed practice, or he came back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that's a shame too, because he's an up and comer. He is definitely an. This is his second year. He was really, becoming the feature number one for us. You know what I mean? And he missed the last two games with a knee injury. Okay, and it looks like he might be done here for today with this knee injury here too. So that's really gonna stink. That's a shame. Good player. Was definitely on the come. You know what I mean? Second year. Oh, he's getting up. Hey, that's a good sign.
He's walking away,
Yeah, that's a good
anyways.
sign. Oh, that's a good
He's
sign.
walking.
But
You
something
know,
definitely hurt.
Yeah, he probably got a little hyperextended there. You know what I mean? So that happens sometimes too.
Well, I saw it buckle.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's never a good
Nope.
thing.
Get it looked at.
Buckling knees.
Yeah, he had 9 catches for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns today, so he's definitely a difference maker for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh, that's Green Bay.
yeah.
Okay, good.
So Pittsburgh here, 1st and 10 with time ticking away here on Tennessee, and Pittsburgh down at the 12-yard line. So if each team has 2 timeouts left, Pittsburgh could. It's a little hitch run play to Jalen Samuels around the outside there. A little sneaky run play to Jalen Samuels. So more time going off the clock here. Hopefully they'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. And then we'll go from there. As long as we keep running the ball and getting first downs. You know what I mean? That's all we've really been doing here is on this. So Pittsburgh is coming out here 2nd and 5 from the 12-yard line. Benny under center with Connor in the backfield. And it's a handoff to Connor up the middle, and he gets about 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 2, maybe. Green Bay 35, Houston 13 with 1:55 left.
Yeah, Washington smokes the Cowboys.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when your
And
your
yeah.
first string quarterback goes out 2 weeks before, and then the guy you
Yeah.
bring in that's going to be your second string quarterback, and now he's out.
Yeah.
That kind of hurts.
And he wasn't winning already,
Yeah,
so
right. I mean, it was 22
yeah.
to 3 the last time I checked.
25-3 now.
25
Yeah,
to
it's
3 now.
not
Okay, yeah.
it's not pretty at all.
Pittsburgh 13-17
Yeah.
on 3rd.
Saints squeeze it out.
Yeah, Buffalo 18
And
and Jets 10.
yes, I know.
Yep. So there you
Don't
go.
remind
There
me.
you go. 3rd and
I need
2,
more than that.
Pittsburgh. It's the Chase Claypool, and that should be the first down. That shouldn't even be measured. That should just be a first down, and there's a flag.
of course there's a flag.
And
honey, we're in the same
and the
position
flag
we were
is
before.
and the flag is against
Us.
the flag is against them. The flag against them. Come on now.
What the hell? If you throw a flag, why do you have to discuss it?
That's what. Yeah. What if you're throwing a flag? What's there to discuss? What's the flag?
No pass interference. They're discussing if everybody saw the same penalty.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Did you see that? No, man, I didn't see that. Did you see that?
From all the angles.
No, I didn't see that. Did you see that? No, I didn't see it.
Pass interference?
Is that what this is? Pass interference? Offense?
Yep.
You're freaking kidding
Yep.
me! Oh my gosh. This is blatant. This is just blatant stupidity. How is that pass interference on us? Hey, you can call me a homer all you want. I don't care. That was ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's right. You can call me a homer because look, I'm wearing a Steelers jersey. Oh, you're kidding.
What? Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
This is ridiculous, man. This is
Off the helmet.
so
Off the...
ridiculous. So that's a touchback. So that means they get the ball on the 25. Well, oh, I'm sorry, the 20. Well, you got 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. Let's see if the officials can give them this game, because they sure are trying. Are you going to give them that first down, or is that 2nd and 1?
No, it's a first down.
Oh, yeah, they'll give him that first
Oh,
down.
flag.
Oh, they didn't. It is 2nd and 1.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's against us.
No, I don't think so. False start against them. Is that what that is?
They're talking about it again.
Yeah, we have to have a conversation again. Every time there's a hanky on the field, gotta have to have a conversation about it. False start against the offense. Sorry, that run's coming back. It's now 3rd and 6. Or 2nd and 6. Yeah, Ben, I would be shaking my head too, my man, because that was just ridiculous. Tennessee getting a pass down the sideline. That's more yards for them. So they stepped out now. There's 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. Tennessee only has 1 timeout left. So,
Pittsburgh has 2.
yeah, Pittsburgh needs to put the clamp down on here.
Come on, guys.
And there's another pass over the middle.
They're just... Oh.
That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Okay, so the stress levels have now drastically increased. Right? And nobody is feeling groovy and happy right now. Come on, I can't believe they gave him that. What a joke. Well, you know.
Oh, God.
Thank you for joining us today. It's been a real pleasure being here. We love bringing these games to you guys. We're going to continue to keep trying to do them. They're great fun to do, and we really enjoy doing them. And we're glad that you guys are here to watch us, and that makes it all worthwhile doing. So,
Yeah.
Perlo is the man with the master plan.
Yeah. I'm not too happy myself either because it looks like the Bills are going. Oh, they got it, but they're probably just gonna freaking knee down until the end with a minute and 8 left.
Yeah. So.
All I need is one more field goal to cover. No.
We've got 2 minutes left to go here in this game, folks, and man, I'll tell you what. This has not been. It's been kind of messed up because I've really just the officiating that I've seen in the last 2 days in regards to a certain college football game that I watched yesterday, and then this game today. Let's just say that the guys in the black and white striped shirts have a lot to be desired.
Well, anybody's gonna say that for their team.
And I have a hard time sometimes with those guys deciding the games instead of the players on the field or on the ice deciding the games. So there you go. I said it.
As far as hockey is concerned, I very seldom say anything with the refs, because if you ever watch European hockey,
It's
you'll
brutal.
you'll think that the refs in NHL are just amazing.
Yeah, because it's brutal. Those guys.
So
Yeah.
whatever they make for a mistake, whatever the worst mistake an NHL ref makes, maybe it happens every game
Yeah.
in European
Yeah,
hockey.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is absolutely, which tells you how difficult it is to ref a game for hockey.
Yeah.
So I don't really usually say much. I can't say as much for football. I haven't been following it as long, but for hockey, yeah, I don't really usually say too much. And quite often, referees will even come out and say, "Yeah, I missed that one" or whatever. But watching Olympic refereeing, oh my gosh!
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want that
In
job either. No,
comparison,
I agree with you
in
100%.
comparison, it is so difficult. In comparison, it's not even close. Final 18-10. Bills over Jets.
Yeah.
Had that parlay and a pick from my.
Cleveland 31,
Yep.
Cincinnati 34. Cincinnati just kicked a field goal. Dallas 3, Washington 25.
Bengals are. Oh, I thought that was over.
Nope.
My Browns are going to lose to the Bengals, which I thought they were going to do. Okay.
Oh, almost intercepted. Woo! Dogies. That was almost intercepted there. I believe that was Sutton on that one. Cameron Sutton on that play there, man, to break it up from Humphreys. 3rd and 12 here, and Tennessee needs. This is 4-down territory, obviously. There's 1:05 left to go. They have one timeout left. Pittsburgh needs to stop them here. This is where we need to stop, right here. Pittsburgh needs to shut the clamps. Need a good sack or a good interception, or
Come on!
let's let the guy catch the ball down there at the 26-yard line for a first down. Yeah, let's do that instead.
There's nobody there.
Well, he ran.
That should be
He ran into the zone there.
No. You'll see the next
Yeah.
one.
So, 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Tannehill throws to nobody.
That's what I said. There's nobody there.
Yeah,
That should
okay,
shouldn't that be a ground ball? Like, there's literally nobody on that side of the
I
field.
know. Oh, there is a flag. Could
Did
that
they call
be?
it ground ball?
Could that be?
No,
Oh
it's
no,
not
they're
us.
gonna call this. They're gonna call that a late hit, a roughing the passer.
Intentional grounding.
No, they
I
are
was right.
calling it intentional grounding. That's a
Yeah, it
loss
had
of
to be.
down.
There's nobody on that side
That's
of
a
the field
loss of
at
down.
all. Yeah. There was nobody on that side of the field at all. Like,
Yep,
nobody.
that's a loss of down, and a 10-second runoff. Yep, that's a loss of down and 10-second runoff. So it should be 3rd down now. Or yeah, okay, so there's the 10-second runoff. So 45 seconds, and it should be 3rd down. Or is it 4th down?
I don't know because they won't change it. And I lost track.
2nd and 20?
Come on.
So it is 2nd down?
Yeah, 3rd.
It should be 3rd
And
down.
probably
Yeah, it should be
10
3rd
now.
down. Should be third down.
Hurry up,
No, that should not
offense.
be second
Third
down.
and 13. Third and 13. Third and 13. Well, you don't know that yet.
No,
you will.
but that should not be. What's an intentional grounding is a loss of down. This should be fourth down right now.
No, I think they change it because it's under the 2-minute warning. Doesn't it change?
This should be fourth down.
Well, then somebody should have said something.
Fourth and 13, 19 seconds left.
It's going to be going into OT. Unless he misses this.
So they're bringing out the...
Oh, he missed it.
He
missed it.
Oh, he missed it!
No.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Oh, yeah, he shanked it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Pittsburgh stays, goes to 6-0. This is kneel down territory. Thank you very much.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Wow!
Good game.
Wow! Well, how about that, Perlo? It turned into a game. Right? It turned into a game.
Ben's face.
Ben's face is like, whoa!
Yes, we're yelling, I know. Yes, I know. It's dinner time.
27-24 to stay perfect at 6-0. Boom!
I can't believe we won.
Yeah, man. We are now one of the only teams left that are 6-0.
I can't believe it. I just honestly...
Perlo, man, dude, this was great. This was freaking great, man. Anytime you want to do one of these, buddy, you let me know. You hear me?
What's that? Yeah.
Anytime.
Can you hear me all right? I don't have my thing in.
We should do a hockey game one of these days too, man. But
We'll be doing I'll be doing
Yeah,
hockey.
I have to get a little
as long as I
better.
can figure out how not to echo on my thing and figure that out, which I imagine we will by
Yeah.
then. I hope so.
I have to get a little better at my play-by-play for hockey, because I don't really know as many of the players as I do on the team.
Oh, I don't usually do play-by-play for hockey. I just talk about the game and what's going on.
Okay.
That's stuff like
Okay.
that. I find that I can't do it. I'm not a play-by-play guy. I'm just not that type of
But
person.
as you can see, I am.
Yeah, if you can learn all the players and hockey's tough,
Yep.
man, because everything's happening so fast.
Yeah.
My buddy there, John, he does it, and that's how he makes his living.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, man.
And
That's
it's a
exactly what I
gift.
want to do.
It's a skill to do
It
that,
is.
man.
That's exactly what I
Yeah.
want to do, Perlo. That's
If you can study all the names of the players and you can do it like that, dude, like I'm serious, man. You can do very well, and it's fun as
it
hell.
is.
And then I can definitely be the play-by-play, not the play-by-play, but the guy that
Does
talks
the color.
about the color analyst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely do that because I know everybody, every player and everything there. So that would be a hoot
For
for
sure,
sure.
man. Listen, I'm gonna end the stream here, okay? Thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, I gotta get some food going
Yeah,
here.
me